Hello! Welcome to another stream! How y'all doing today? It is a Saturday. I'm a little bit late because I don't really have an excuse. I was just late. But we're here. We're here to do yet another stream. It is the 1st of May of 2021, and I get my second COVID shot tomorrow. I'm so excited to finally be vaccinated. That'll be good. Looks like I missed a few things, so let me replay those, and then we'll jump into the stream. First, we have Jazz Lucy, who has typoed but resubbed at tier 2 for 5 months. Thank you, Jazz Lucy, for your continued support. It's good to have you. And Data Frittata has rated me with a party of 3. Data Frittata. Let me shout you out so that my viewers can check you out as well. Welcome, Data Frittata. It's good to see you again. The plan for today is to work some more on pre-commit.ci. I have a... Oops, that was the wrong button. I have a few things that I need to get done. Also, I did a few things offline, but let me say hi to everyone first, and then we will jump into that. Looks like Belnathus was first, just barely beating out Mr. Python. You are so close. You were so close. Whoa, your name just changed color. What the fuck? Maybe it'll do it again? Yeah, look. It keeps changing color. Do you see this, chat? Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, there we go. It changed. Okay, I'm not crazy. But welcome. I don't know why that keeps changing. It's driving me nuts. And Jess Lucy is here. Hello. Typo carpet, yeah. I tried. That's what counts. That's what really counts. NB Compete. Hello. Welcome. Mr. Spacey, how's it going? Data Frittata as well. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps changing color. It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna pretend that it's not changing color and ignore it. But anyway, hopefully you all are doing well. I feel like it's been an extremely long week. I was what Stripe calls on run. Oh, my hair's all fucked up. I was on run. Yeah, there we go. That's how those words work. Which is essentially Stripe's equivalent of on call. But I was on run for an umbrella of teams. So the way my team is organized is we're under an umbrella of developer productivity. My team is specifically the Scala runtime and language team, although embedded in that is also Java and Python, so it's a little bit weird. But anyway, I was basically triage for all of those groups of people, which includes Ruby language team, the developer tooling team, the build team, the JavaScript team, the Scala Java Python team. Eventually there will be a Go team. Anything else? I'm probably forgetting somebody because... Oh, the test effort team. But the test effort team is in London. Or are they in London? No, Dublin. They're the same place, right? They're very much not. They're in Dublin, so can't really triage to them during SF hours. So basically have to figure out the test info stuff yourself. Hey, what's up, James Boyne and Koenig with the Love PKL. Hello. It's good to see you. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff to reproduce today. We're going to be doing one bug fix and one feature-ish thing. So I was watching. Let's see, GitHub web late. I was watching this repository, which has pre-commit.ci enabled. Let's see, pre-commit.ci is enabled. They also have deep source, which is the predatory one. But if we look at, is this one of the ones? No. There are some cases where the autofix is not working on this repository. Let's see if I can find one. This was, yes. Is this one of the ones? Nice. Nice. Okay, well that's not one of the ones. Was it always a merge conflict? No. Error during mergeable check. Oh, I'm surprised that I have such a nice error message for this. Huh. I didn't think that I thought I would have just put error here, but I guess I put the step here. That's cool. But anyway, there's a case where this doesn't autofix. Is this one of the ones? Nope. And the reason is this repository is giant, and there's a place, yeah, 48,000 commits, and there's a place where I am not doing a shallow fetch, so it's doing a full deep fetch. What is this notification? Yes, this one. This is not in the right order. But it looks like they're ready for me to review it, because they put it into review. Alright. This is out of order. Replace universal new lines with text. I wonder if you can find the argument index directly and then you don't need to do this. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Vleesbrood TV? Hello, hello, welcome back. Mr. Python says, why don't you have a bang mouse? What's your mouse? Because my mouse is a piece of shit. It's the super cheap Logitech B100. Like, literally the cheapest mouse you can buy. So that's why I don't have a bang mouse. Because people would just be like, why do you have such a cheap mouse? And it's because I don't care. Grab a cheap mouse. Ken says I have an Amazon Basics mouse. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. I ordered a vertical one. Hopefully, it'll be good for my ankle. Your ankle? Are you foot mousing? Where's Michaela? Or where's Marsha? Do you play games with that mouse? Yeah, it works fine. It's not terrible. I realized it would be better to have a better mouse, but meh. Also, welcome to the stream, Programmatic Penguin. My wrist, yeah, there you go. I imagine English is not your first language, so I shouldn't make fun of you for that. But yes, wrist, ankles on your legs, your arm ankle. What's the device in the middle? This guy right here is another keyboard. If you do bang keyboard 3, it is a BN9. It allows me to switch between scenes by pressing buttons. So it's like a mini stream deck. But I soldered it together on stream, so it was yeah, it was pretty fun. They now have the BDN9 Rev 2, which is a lot easier to solder together. Much easier to solder together. This one was kind of a lot of work and like didn't quite. I don't know. It looks fine. I think this is like the aesthetic that I would want to go for anyway. Let me put this up. This one. Yeah. So it looks fine. It's a little bit dusty. It's just I haven't wiped it off in a while. But it's just open to the PCB, and you can see the you know, the stuff in there and the reset switch. But I don't know. I think I kind of like this aesthetic. The you know, open PCB aesthetic. It's a little more hackery. Oh, why are you up here? Why is this here? That's my switch. Hopefully that doesn't remove it from my other scenes. Yeah, sure it'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh god, why is it there also? Why didn't anyone tell me? I just got a random black square on my screen and no one. It's been 15 minutes and no one's told me anything. You think be winning Apex Legends with that? I don't play Apex. I have never played Apex. But yeah. Data Furtana says, "Oh, I see you're using Bitwarden. Do you like it? Do you self-host it?" I'm just using the free tier, the hosted version. I like it. It's really good. I have not been happy with what's the other one that I tried? The expensive one. God damn, why can I not remember it? Let's see. Password manager. It's like the super popular one. I'm really gonna click through one of these top 10 shitty articles. Fine. LastPass. I tried LastPass. I really don't like it. I really didn't like it. Yeah, LastPass. I've also tried 1Password. I didn't really like that one either. Yeah, sorry about this. That's me scrambling to stream. That's why I forgot to get rid of that scene. My bad. I wonder if people use MIDI controllers for that. Yeah, some people do. Like Vape Juice Jordan has his fancy stream deck thingy thing. Sponsored by Elgato, yeah. Hey, Steve Bandito. Hello. Good to see you. We know you don't, but we have great faith in you. I see. Yeah. Color Marku. Hello. Good to see you again. Okay. Other than that, this probably seems fine. This is a little weird. Len node.args plus quark index. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if virtualenv VF. It's just me, or is the music quiet? Might be. Looks quiet. Very well. I mean, this song is also kind of quiet. Maybe that's what it is. But it says, Tony-chan, did you know W3 Schools changed their UI? You're trying to bait me. You're trying to bait me. There's no way. There's no way they would bother updating that. The stated in fx. Does the argument yeah, it would be really awesome if this had position information, but it does not. It does not. That sucks. Funk args. This is not great. This breaks if you write universal new lines equals universal new lines. This potentially breaks code if you write this. This should just replace the one token, the one argument token. I would have double indented these, but I'm not going to tell them to do that because there's no formatter for it. Iterable. Yeah. Is there actually a problem with star arcs? feel like there isn't. Anyway, we got distracted reviewing this. Probably fine though. Okay. Cool. Cool. I said hi to Drunk Time Lord, I think. If not, hello. How's it going? It looks like the word Python is catching on. Yes, indeed. You can check it off stream. I'm an honest person. Their homepage is different, but everything else is the same. They just changed their icon, which makes me glad that I didn't make an emote for it, because then I would have had to change my emote. But now that they've changed their icon, I'm probably just gonna use the new icon. They did change their logo though, and the homepage, and their font, but the content is still basically the same. And they changed their green color. Okay, so it's a little bit different. I wouldn't say that they redid their page. I would say that they like adjusted some colors a little bit. But it is new. You were right. You're right. Allianz1337 says, do you use Ubuntu in a VM? I do and I don't. On this computer, I do. So I'm actually running Windows. On some of my other computers, I use it directly on the hardware. But this one I do in a VM. Hey, what's up, Exonity? Hello with your signature whiskey emote. And grab his iPad. Good to see you. But it says see? Yeah, you're right. Check time it says, so apparently re.split can't be typed as list optional any stir because it'll complain about a lot of perfectly working code. Because in 99% of the cases, it doesn't return none. So we went with union any stir any. That seems worse. It seems worse in like every way. Because union anything with any is just any. So there's like, that seems bad. That seems worse. Yeah, the Python thonk, right, Mr. Python? Indeed. Allianz says, have you tried Linux Mint? I have tried Mint. It's fine. Is there a reason to use Ubuntu over Mint? So I develop packages for Ubuntu, specifically Dead Snakes, which is backports and forward ports of Python. And I would rather deal with the vanilla release schedule and all that other stuff. So, hey, what's up, Marsma? Hello. Good to see you again. Mindstormer says, "Ayo, Anthony, how's it going? It's going well. Mindstormer says, Drunk Time Lord told ya. What? Told you that I would think it's worse as any? Were you guys like betting on, oh, you know what? I bet Anthony Wright's code is gonna be like, this is shit. You shouldn't do that. Which, like, I mean, I am predictable like that. We were talking about it? Yeah. Oh well. I mean, that's the way things go. Allianz says 20.10 versus 20.04. I'm stuck between them. Let me choose the right one. Depends on what you want to do. I prefer, I stick to, well, I mean, you should do 20.10 because 20.10's already, I think it's already end of life. Ubuntu release schedule. Like, really, you should be between 21.04 and 20.04. Because I'm pretty sure 2010 is an extremely short release and not a thing. Let's see, 2010, end of life in July. Yeah, so I would do 2104 or 2004. I stick to LTS, so every 2 years I upgrade. Partially because I only build packages for LTS because it's a lot of work to do it for every single release. But also I value the stability. But if you don't give a shit about stability and you want new shiny things, use the latest release. That's my general advice there. If you use any, what's the point of any stir? Yeah. I guess like the union any stir so that humans can see. You know, this should return a string type most of the time, but sometimes returns. Sometimes returns any, which is actually none. Hey, the Eye of Alan. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, readers. I got your name this time. I remembered. I remembered. But welcome. For those of you just joining, my name is Anthony. I work on a lot of Python open source things. I'm not going to open them in tabs because that's too much work. But if you've heard of things like pre-commit, which I created, or PyTest or Talks, which I maintain, or Flake8, or PyFlakes, or PyCodeStyle, or Dead Snakes, or libsize Python, or PyUpgrade, or reorder Python imports, or I could literally go for hours. So maybe we won't enumerate all the things that I maintain, but I maintain a lot of Python stuff. I'm also working on a startup-y thing called pre-commit.ci, which is what we're going to be working on today. Hey, what's up, Dario Satu? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. But we're going to be fixing a bug and hopefully making giving auto scaling some hints for a particularly high load event. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be working on pre-commit.ci today. That is the plan. Hayden! Whoa! The 1-year sub from Hayden! How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome back. It's been a while. Haven't seen you in a while. But hello. Good to see you. Balance says, I kind of extended literal eval to support multiplication and division. Is it a good idea security-wise, and why aren't these operations supported in literal eval? So, the reason you probably don't want to do that is, with multiplication, you can quickly get to a point where, you know, your computer has to do non-constant work to like allocate these bigger and bigger objects. Of course, it's really hard to represent it here, but like, you know, multiplication at best is a log n operation or an n log n operation. Now it might not appear that way to most computers because most computers are just doing that constant work in memory. But you can imagine if you were to, you know, multiply this out over and over and over, that eventually you would do significantly more work. Oops. Why did it paste with a new line? That eventually you would get it to, you know, invalid syntax. What? Anyway, oh, there's a V at the end. You would eventually get it to do way more work. So the real risk is like, you know, denial of service. But if you don't care about that, like if you're only dealing with reasonable amounts of input, it's probably not a big deal. But the reason that AST literal eval doesn't do that is because it's literally just supposed to be like take literals and produce, you know, take a string of literal and produce the actual literal. It's also not really meant to be a data serialization format, so you probably shouldn't use it for that. Yeah. But that's kind of the reasoning there. Also, it does support one kind of weird, if you do actually want multiplication, I believe you can do it by mucking around with complex numbers, because I think complex numbers still support multiplication in AST literal eval. So you can still do some stuff like that. I'm not sure. But yeah. Is it easy to upgrade from 2010 to the next release, or requires a fresh install? They should be due release upgrade. I don't know. I haven't done it. But usually the release is pretty straightforward. Hey, what's up, Black Tomcat? Hello. Good to see you. That's basically why the current type is fishy. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dario Satu? Hello. The Eye of Alan, hardest name on Twitch to type. Yeah. Good lord, that's a lot. I mean, it's not even getting started, right? Everything ending and starting with pi and sure. I mean, not quite. Yeah, set up CFG format. Yeah, set up pi upgrade. Yep. Whole bunch more. Not enough memory for that integer. Yeah, well, I mean, this integer is fine because I got plenty of RAM, but... Tom Tugget says, why should people use pre-commit.ci? Yes, let me tell you why. First off, you need no configuration to get started, so you don't need to add a fiddly GitHub Actions file or, you know, Travis CI or whatever. You basically just use the configuration file you would already use for your developer tooling. The real big selling point, and the whole reason that I wanted to make this in the first place, was it will auto-fix your pull requests. So if you either didn't run the developer tools, or you're an outside contributor, or you contribute from like the GitHub UI, and you maybe made a formatting mistake, pre-commit.ci will come along and auto-fix your pull request for you. The other thing is it's much faster than any comparable free CI system. Also, it frees up a CI worker for you, so you don't need to spend one of your jobs running pre-commit. You can just let pre-commit.ci do that for you, and it's way zoomier than these. The funny thing is I actually had to put another CI system on another chart because it was so slow. Good old GitLab being way too slow there. The other thing is, it has a cache, and this cache is shared across all users, so generally your runs are going to be very fast. Most of the time everything is cached, which is pretty cool. Also, it will periodically update your configuration, so normally you specify the versions of what you use in a pre-commit config, and pre-commit.ci will take those and bump them to the latest versions. Currently weekly, although I plan to make that configurable at some point. But yeah, all of those are reasons why pre-commit.ci is going to be better than your other setup of that. Rumble Tumjum, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I guess if you want the rationale for why should you run pre-commit at all in CI, you generally you might enforce it as a developer tool, but all Git hooks are opt-in, so you really want a gating mechanism to make sure that everything is staying, fully tip-top shape. Oh yeah, that's right, Bonalis. That does mean you get a fancy new badge at your 1 year, Hayden. Lucky Linux has RC1 now. Oh, cool. Congratulations on getting your release candidate 1 out. Only ones and zeros a true code stream, yeah. Hey, what's up, outdated version? Hello. I think researchers recently found the absolute best way to multiply, reading something about it. Yeah. Indeed, even computers can follow the stream. Pre-commit config.yaml I already have. Bold assumption. I mean, if you're not using pre-commit, I don't know what you're doing. James White says, talking about the number of projects you maintain, but you're reading chat at T plus 10 minutes. Yeah, it's true. How much does it cost? So, pre-commit.ci will always be free for open source repositories, so none, 0, if your repository is open source. But otherwise, there are plans based on either if you're personal, nice and cheap, $10 a month, or if you're an organization, it's per user per month. So if you're, a company, and this is for private repository support and additional, priority scheduling and some other features that will be coming in the future, particularly around additional install steps and fixture tooling and some other stuff that's beyond the basic supported golden path of pre-commit. So soon it'll be happening. Hey, what's up, Senpause? Hello. Black Tomcat says, I'm an amateur. I don't even know what pre-commit does. Yes, I didn't talk about pre-commit. So pre-commit is a Git hooks and linters and code formatters framework that I created. The idea behind pre-commit is you set up a config file with tools and versions, and these can be like checkers or fixers or code formatters or all sorts of different tools. And pre-commit knows how to integrate with Git hooks. It also knows how to set up all of these tools and run them against files in your repository. And the big selling point is that usually you would have to maintain all these tools and install them all locally, and oh, is your teammate using the right version of Black, and all this other hubbub to make sure that you're having a consistent linting experience. But pre-commit kind of takes all of that away. You only have to set up pre-commit. It will install all these tools for you in a bunch of different programming languages. So even though pre-commit is written in Python, it also supports like JavaScript, Ruby, Rust, Go, R, Docker if you need to escape out of that hatch, Swift. What else? What else? Perl, .NET, Corsair, which is a JVM, Conda if you need to escape out of things. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of different ways you can install tools, and more languages will be added over time. But yeah, is it compatible with GitLab, says NPComp? Not yet. But when it becomes a reasonable thing for me to invest in, then yes. At the moment, I'm not making any money. I'm barely breaking even, I guess, right now. I think I have like a plus minus of like 50 cents a month or something like that. But when I can rationalize investing more time in it, then I will probably put some work into making it support GitLab. Pre-commit does, but pre-commit.ci is currently just GitHub. What if there's an open source mirror of the closed source repository? That would technically work, but then it's not really closed source, is it? Hayden says, oh, you had to patch Ansible to get that running? Nice. Why is it free for public repository? Does GitHub provide runners for them? No. I'm running it on AWS, so I'm paying out of pocket. The reason that it's free for open source is to get people interested in it, with the hope that they will convince their company to pay for it. I don't know. It's usually the model that most CGI systems use. Also, like, you know, if it weren't free, there wouldn't be much of a reason to use it over something like GitHub Actions. Yeah, it does do the auto fixing part, but like, you know, that would be something that you could forego. Pre-commit is a must IMO. We'll definitely look into the CI for work. We're mainly all open source as well. Nice. Black Tomcat says, that's a lot. Might be something I should try. Once I become a bit more professional. I mean, you don't have to be professional to you know, lint your code. I actually think people learn a lot better when they have a linter that's, you know, directing them down the path that they should learn with. Elandy Codes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Marsman says, and that you should totally do an extensive explanation of pre-commit. Oh god, where did the chat go? Configuration and how different versions differ. I really like to use it, but I do not find an easy way to start with it. There's a quick start right at the top. You just follow these directions. This is literally all, like, this is enough to get started. See? This takes less than 5 minutes. But yeah, like, it's not hard to get started. Basically, it's, you know, find a configuration that you like and use it. And it's really easy to go to GitHub and search, you know, file name, pre-commit, config.yaml, and, you know, pick one of these many ones and just go for it. And see, yeah, 36, wow. I remember last time I searched this was in like 2015, and there were like 200 results, and like 100 of them were me. It's come a long way. It's come a long way. This is a Mako one. Oh, it's literally me. Wait, what? Oh, this is ProjGen. This is the thing that I never finished. What are the Jinja ones? Never mind, I don't want to know. Never mind, I don't want to know. Senpai says, speaking of Black, they released a new version recently with your pathlib fix. I did see that. Black Tomcat says no C++ support. So the thing about C and C++ is there isn't like a generalized package manager for it. I could add some like, you know, auto tools based setup, but it's hard. I mean, even with auto tools, you don't have a consistent interface, and you don't necessarily know what configure options people would want. So it's a little bit fiddly. So that's why I haven't added those things yet. But if there's a reasonable standard and it's really easy to set up, adding a language to pre-commit's not hard. Like I imagine you could do configure -- prefix equals directory and have basic auto tools support. And that would probably expand the support of pre-commit much further. But yeah. Joey's Bite says Java support. There is Java support through the Corsair package manager. But there isn't generic like Maven install sort of thing or other stuff. It could be added pretty easily. Yeah. The tall pants says, "Are you working on this full time now?" I wish. I have a real job, so I work at Stripe as a staff software engineer. But I mean, realistically, when you add up all the hours, I have 2 full-time jobs. One of them I don't make any money from. So yeah, realistically, in a week, I probably spend about 40 hours on open source and this. So yeah. It's a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to make this my full-time job. It was for a while, kind of, while I was laid off during COVID. But then I figured I'd need a little bit more money to not, have an unsustainable work, not work, but lifestyle. So I got a job. Epic Pete says, I would love to help integrate to GitLab. With the integration to GitLab, I mean, so the code is structured in a way that it's easy to add other integrations. I don't know how it would be structured though. I don't know, like, if you could. Honestly, the thing that would help me the most for getting GitLab support is if you could set up a GitLab app that works like a GitHub app, and I could just follow instructions on or an example of setting one up. The thing is, there's like no examples online of GitLab apps, and as soon as I find an example or like something I can base mine off of, like I could do that. The other thing is I imagine GitLab stuff is not quite as nice as GitHub's is, so it might be a bit more work, but yeah. I'm the one that needs it the most. I need present me to beat code discipline in a future meet. Yeah. Plus 50 cents. Time to quit your job, buy a Lambo, right? Outdated version. Yeah, exactly. But yeah. Drink Timer says, my Chrome just stopped POW from shutting down my PC. Oh, did you run some funny JavaScript that yeah, POW has a tendency to do that. People with real jobs, yeah. What's Stripe like? I mean, I've only been there for like 2 months. And I work on like a part that doesn't really matter, I feel like. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling of the full scope of what goes on at Stripe. Like there's a certain amount of tension in the air. How do I put this nicely? Everyone seems nervous. Let's put it that way. It's not a chill job. Everyone seems nervous all the time. And I don't know why. But I don't know what they're nervous about either. I just get that feeling. The Tall Band says, when I started watching you, you were at Lyft. Indeed. Lyft, I was laid off from Lyft last April. But yeah. Please be careful with your workload. Be careful with your workload, please. It's more fun without burnout. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I've been doing this for this exact workload for years. So I don't really, if I feel like I'm gonna burn out, then I take a day off and do fuck all. But I'm doing fine just now. Oh yeah. I'd say nearly 3 jobs. There's people living off YouTube or Twitch alone. Yeah, it's true. I don't make enough money on Twitch for it to be worth it. B Sharp says, if you strip Stripe, it's just strip. What? If you strip Stripe, it's just strip. Coincidence or Illuminati? What? What are you saying? I don't understand. Grams iPad says, I've been using Pyev and love it. Tell me why I'm wrong, oh wise, and thonk. So first off, well, I guess what platform are you on? First off. Because if you're on macOS, then it's... Oh my god. Oh, it compiles Python wrong. On like basically every platform. I guess including Linux, especially Linux. It's really hard to compile correctly, and Pyev puts zero effort into doing it correctly. So that's my beef with Pyev. And then like people will come to repositories and be like, I can't import SQLite. And it's like, yeah, because you're using Pyev and it didn't, you know, set that up correctly. But here, I can give you a list of things that probably won't work on your computer. So you can do import SQLite, SQLite 3, or you can do import curses, and then you can do curses dot unget wch. What else is usually broken on? Import zlib, import lzma. I bet you one of these is going to fail on your Pyev setup. Almost 100% bet that one of these imports is not going to work correctly. What's the other ones that are usually broken? I mean, like import SSL, that one's often broken. Other modules are fucking fiddly with Pyev. I think it's mostly those. But I'm betting you one of these lines is broken in your Pyev setup. Like almost certainly. And that's because they put zero effort into compiling it correctly. Because they don't care. But yeah, if it like checked all these after it built and like refused to let you use a broken Python, I wouldn't complain about it, because then, you know, it's fine. But yeah. James White says, a point that doesn't really bad story in my fucking life. Yeah. Adrian says, what is your take on monorepos? Oh. If they worked, they would be great. If your company is gonna set up a monorepo, you need an entire fucking team to make sure that it works great. And if you don't have a team that makes it work great and it's not working great, that should be your first priority, is to make it work great if you're gonna go down that path. Or abandon it, and you know, I think it's much easier to maintain microrepositories. Yes, you need tooling for both of them. Neither of them are a silver bullet. Like, you're gonna need to build tooling around them. It's gonna be much easier to build tooling for microrepos than it is to build tooling for monorepos. And this is actually a thing that I think Stripe does really, really poorly. Is their monorepo setup. It's god awful. And the mitigations to make it kind of work are just bad. Like, we do this dumb fucking thing where we rate limit developers being able to merge into master, because otherwise GitHub would fall over because of our monorepo. I don't even know why I'm calling it a monorepo. It's more of a monolith than a monorepo. But it's awful. But if they work great, then you shouldn't notice the difference and you shouldn't care. Like, if you're ever at the state where you're like, oh, well, Git's really slow, like, then you probably have a problem and probably don't have enough infrastructure in place to make it work nicely. SimLeaks, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Drugtime says I like duo repos. DevOps and SRE guys are always nervous. Well, I'm not really in either of those, but yeah. Biggest fintech company in the US, and I've never heard of it. Wow, never heard of Stripe? Huh. Laid off, you mean fun employed in the year of our Lord 2020? Exactly. Calzoon says, installed pre-commit for my first time just now. Used the sample config plus black and got it set up really quickly. Nice. Awesome. Well, I'm glad it worked nicely for you. You might also want to run this command, pre-commit auto-update, and that'll get you to much newer versions, because the versions here, it's impossible to keep these up to date, and I've put no effort into it. But this is, you know, a full major version out of date. This is, I guess, almost 2 years out of date at this point. But yeah, pre-commit auto-update is great because it'll just take you to the earliest versions. Stripe is nearly the only viable other way other than a Visa card for international payments. I am broke turtle. Huh. I published a BPO for it, and I think Raymond closed it because yeah, exactly. Stripe.strip e. Stripe.stripe. I get it now. Mindstorm. That makes sense. Imagine using Python virtual environments. Python virtual environments are great. They're great. I use them for everything. Pierre Ortega, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. This emoji is shown in the terminal. It's true. Yeah, you need this is just a standard emoji. This is part of, you know, Unicode. You can use it with whatever Unicode keyboard you have. If you're on a phone, it's easy. If you're on Windows, WinKey period, apparently, according to Mindstormer. Grandma's iPad says, just as I predicted, I was wrong. Wait, did one of these fail? James says, any chance you could explain why you hate the request package? Because I think you've said it. The original maintainer, oh, man, you're just trying to get me to rant about everything today. The creator is a prick, but also it's really slow, and there are much better alternatives. Also, the API is really hard to deal with from a typing perspective. What are we ranting about this time? Monorepos. We have a multi-million line monorepo. We have 2 of them, at least. Corollary is that if you can't afford a full team to maintain micro repos, you shouldn't do it. So, yeah, I think like either way, you're going to need a tooling team. I think a tooling team to maintain micro repos is going to be much simpler than a tooling team to maintain mono repos. Partially because Git is kind of designed to deal with small repositories. It is not designed to deal with very large repositories. Now, again, I'm assuming you're using Git as your version control system. There are other version control systems, and they do slightly better for very large repos. But I guess I'm specifically talking about Git here. I honestly, there's a ton of open source tools, including one that I wrote, which makes, you know, typically your problem with micro repos is you need to be able to do distributed refactoring. And that can be daunting and difficult if you don't have the proper tooling set up to do it. But, you know, this is a very easy way to get started with that. And even in monorepos, you still need, you know, distributed refactoring. If you have a true monorepo where you have subprojects and everything, like, you still need to be able to make a change repeatedly across lots of repos. The repos just happen to be in the same clone, in the same history tree. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you have an SVN monorepo? Oh no. Can developers usually merge into master? Yeah, usually. Projectile says, does Stripe use pre-commit yet? They were using it before I got there in some of their repositories. They're also using it in a very weird way because monorepos. I don't think they're using it right, and I don't have the heart to fix it because I realize it's an uphill battle. So I've mostly just shut up and let them do that. So, Connor Marcus says, I always fight with my roommate about this. He says monorepo is great for triaging and bisecting, but then integrating different tools for different subdirectories is almost impossible. So the usual argument for monorepos is that it's easy to make sweeping changes. And every time I've tried to make a sweeping change, I've been unable to do so because of things like owner's checks and flaky tests and, you know, getting sign off on things. Whereas with micro-repos, it's very easy to like know who owns something, get a review for them, and get things merged at will instead of, you know, landing a giant chunk at once. The other option is you just YOLO infra changes, which, like, I don't really want to do that either. But, well, I don't know. Tiny Jen says, hello, is it really better Is a split keyboard really better? Have you ever tried a linear layout? I have not tried a linear layout. I type about the same. Well, I actually type faster on a normal keyboard. But this one's cooler, so that's why it shows up for stream. Drunk Time Lord, thank you for the host. Hello, hello. I just copy from the Unicode page whenever I need. Yeah, I usually Google the emote and copy paste those. Oscar Brown, hello, hello. Any hot take rants are the best spicy. I don't even think that my hot takes are that hot. I think they're mostly just like, you know, rather popular opinions. But I don't know. Please rant about Bazel next. I actually think Bazel is amazing. I think if you're using a monorepo and you aren't using Bazel, you have problems. That said, Bazel is a little bit weird. It doesn't do anything standard. Like, everything is kind of not right. So you generally have to, like, you know, rip out the internals of Bazel and rewrite them yourself to make them work well. Kind of. But yeah, Bazel's pretty cool. I actually think Bazel's good. Their choice of using Starlark is a little bit weird because it's Python, but it's not in ways that bother me. Also, the code formatters for Starlark have chosen like completely the opposite choices of what Pep8 made. Like, you always put spaces around keyword arguments, for instance, and there's no f strings, so you can't use f strings. What else? What else is weird? There's a whole bunch of like slightly weird stuff. I don't know. Bazel's alright. You think we'll never catch up on chat? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. G-Swing says, wait, you're telling me the man that said he wanted to write a module to make requests easier for humans doesn't give a shit about humans? Color express. Yeah. Marco Gorelli, hello, hello. Building tools, including some of your own your open source work, or was that only outside of work? So I get the impression that I'm not going to be given time to work on open source while I'm at Stripe. So I only work on it outside of work for the most part. Unless I can demonstrate impact and value for particular things that Stripe needs, I don't think I'm going to be able to spend time on it at work. No, there is an upcoming potential thing that I will maybe be able to work on some open source for, which is around, we're going to be integrating, we're going to be, Stripe is still running Nose, not Nose 2, Nose, like Nose 1, like old Nose, like dead for 10 years Nose. And we're planning to migrate to PyTest, so there is some potential open sourcey stuff that I'll need to do there, but yeah. This is fine, but there are things like HPX which take from it and make them even better. Yeah, HPX is basically like good requests, good APIs requests, in my mind. Hey, what's up, Sarcastic Dante? Hello, hello. Coder, hello, hello. Jada Verge says, I forgot to contribute to all repos. So like, yo, why the fuck is my face on stream? Yeah. You are there. Wait, where are you? Oh, yeah, exactly. Sembel says, I remember that you don't like logging or similar modules. Why though? How do you filter logs later on? So my problem with specifically the logging module is it's just sneaky global variables. It's a way to ping pong state through globals to do output formatting, which makes it hard to test and debug and really easy to mess up. I don't have a good solution for logging. I haven't found a thing that I like yet. Cold takes, lukewarm takes. Sorry for my off-topic comment. Didn't realize I was listening to an old stream from my phone and commenting on a live. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Do a hot take on drinking water. I don't think I could get one. But I'm almost out of water. Well, I am out of water now. In the Turkish keyboard, the bracket characters are typed with 2 keystrokes. It's commonly used characters in code designed according to the US keyboard or Turkish keyboard is poorly designed. I mean, it's 2 keystrokes. It's 2 keystrokes for curly braces and parens on a US keyboard, so it's like Shift 9 and 0 for parens, Shift. I mean, square brackets are defaulted. I don't know why square brackets. Those seem like the least useful ones. Is nose like talks but more? No, nose is like unit tests, but ever so slightly more. And kind of buggy because it's old software. SDK says, if you run the all repos tool, does it also affect the all repos repo? Yes. There are many all repos reposed. Yeah, here we go. Here's a pull request from all repos to all repos. Committed via all repos. So here's like an example of distributed refactor that I want to do, which was bumping the tags of my Azure Pipelines repos. That's an example there. Not just alt, but our special alt grade. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Nerm. I like struct.log for logging in Python. Currently the best solution I have found. I've heard good things about struct.log. Yeah. I mean logging cleanup, the code, and makes a lot of headache go away, but it's all globals and sneaky and hard to test. Yeah. Make pre-commit auto-update the pre-commit sample config versions as well. I mean, I could. I don't know how that would work. I mean, I could do it with scheduled jobs. Seems like a lot of work for no good reason. Yeah. Meta AF, yeah. I mean, wait till you think about the loop between like pre-commit, PyTest, Flake8, talks, and then like all of the tools that they share in between. Like all of those tools all use all the other tools. And coverage. Actually, I don't think coverage uses pre-commit. Which is weird. I feel like that would be something Ned would like. Yeah. I don't know what their linting... Oh, that's a lot of badges. I don't know what their linting setup is like. Presumably Flake8 at the very least. Oh, here's a paint block. I haven't seen one of those in a really long time. How do... It's probably that quality one. Pylons. Talks-e lint. I swore I just looked at the talks file. Did I not? I must have looked at the setup.cfg. Lint. Oh, right. Ned wrote his own tool. I remember now. Pylint and Ned's tool and tab nanny. Check manifest. Okay, anyway. Programmers love automating everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. We are finally caught up. So let me show you. God damn, it's been an hour to stream. Okay, so let me show you the problem that we have. Oh, that's print. Oh, it didn't soft lock Chrome this time. That is a good step in the right direction. Let me show you what the bug is. And then we will see what I can do to fix it. Right, we need to open up this repository since this is one of the ones that was problematic. We need to fork to here. And then I need to set up pre-commit.ci with it. So I need to do results dev. Actually, hang on a sec. I gotta check something. What? Well, that wasn't what I expected. Hello? Did I break this page? Shit. Well then, I guess we'll log into AWS and try and figure out what the error is there. That page is only for me anyway, so it's not like a big deal that it's broken, but it's also just like, I kind of... Oh, man. I'm a robot, chat. Is that a V or a Y? God damn it! This one's easier though. Okay. I don't know why the AWS captcha is so fucking hard. Like, impossibly hard for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so difficult. Hey, what's up, DWP? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. DWP! Welcome, welcome. I know, you can see the keyboard. I know, it's just an MFA code. Hey, what's up, OXODD154? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. I mostly type the MFA off screen so that, you know, there's a slight delay. So we want to look at CloudWatch. Why is that in management and governance? What? I mean, not really. It doesn't really seem like the right place. Oh, I added an alarm for runs timing out, by the way. So now in theory I can get alerted if a similar situation to what happened last week happens again, and do better triage while it's actually happening. Log groups, and we want to look at the web and today and our error. Web data install object has no attribute editable. What? Well then, I'll have to fix that up. Oh boy, now I'm behind on chat again. If semicolon was a single keystroke in the Turkish keyword, I would write a new operating system in C. Oh no. James Wayne says, how can I be negative here? Sorry, that's an older version. It's just simpler. What? What's the question? What's the question? How could I be negative here? I mean, how could this go off the beginning of the file? This is mostly to prevent an infinite loop. It's gonna do the wrong thing if it goes negative here. So this is just to make sure that it doesn't loop around forever. Determine the initial indentation. Oh, this might be if it's the first line of the file also. Yeah, if it's the first line of the file. I think that's where it could go potentially negative. Find symbol. Yeah, I think this is for the first line. Mindstormer, thank you for the 100 bits. With the cap of 100 low. This is like the donkey capture video. Anthony is a bot. Yeah, it's true. AWS captures are so hard. It's true. It's true. Botany writes code. There we go. At least it's not as annoying as reCAPTCHA, especially the one where the pictures are fading away extremely slowly. Yeah, at least I don't have to solve them for 8 hours fucking straight. Oh god. Capture party. Oh. Read the nickname in UTF-8. It's in hex form. DD154. Are you saying that it's this? One more 0? Doesn't seem to be a character to me. Unless it's supposed to be... And then... This? That doesn't look like it either. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Do people even use cheer modes? I don't have custom ones. I could probably set up custom ones. Well, I can because I'm partnered. But I could set up custom ones if I wanted to. Let me select all cars or buses or hydrants. Just show me them for fuck's sake. Yeah. Hey, Cloudflare. I don't think I've ever gotten Cloudflare's CAPTCHA. I don't think I've ever gotten them before. But yeah. Oh, the Kappa winks. It does. What? It's an approximation of Oddish, my favorite Pokemon. Oh, I see. Cool. I like it. I like it. I'm also a big fan of Pokemon. Oddish. I'll call you Oddish. There we go. Hello, hello. I recently. Let me show you. Since you mentioned Pokemon, I'll show you a recent video of mine, where I made a little microcontroller. This little guy here, which he's a dilly/switch microcontroller. Basically set up a little microcontroller. This guy right here. This hooks into the switch. This hooks into my computer, and then I can control my switch with code. And yeah, and plays the game. Here's it playing the game right now. It uses a little bit of computer vision to figure out the delay. So this is the not shiny version. So this dialogue disappears and then recreates. I'm also explaining it in the background there. Yeah, we missed it. Okay, so this dialogue will disappear and come back, and that delay right there is what my code picks up on. And then if we go to here, we can see the shiny Pokemon that it picks up. So you can see that it encounters the shiny Pokemon, and then kind of hard to see, but down here it says shiny and 3 bangs, and then it knows that it's a shiny Pokemon. But yeah, I've caught some shiny Pokemon with code. It's pretty cool. Just realized the standard cheer has a 100k version that's not shown in the preview. What? 100k? Hey, what's up, Obtine? Hello, hello. Did it ever catch a shiny? Oh my god. I think I've caught somewhere around 70 or 80 or 90 shinies with code so far. They're mostly all the same one though, because I was trying to get shiny authentic Sinistea, and I finally got it. But yeah, I think I caught like fucking 20 Morgrims while trying to get Sinistea. Ugh. But yeah, so many, indeed. I really like Pokemon Fire Red that I used playing the Game Boy Advance emulator. Yeah, Fire Red was really good. Just type cheer 100,000. Right? Yeah, everyone should just type cheer 100,000 into chat. Please don't. Jason says, is there a way to do while in Python but evaluate at the end of the loop, or should I just do a -=1? Oh, you mean like a do while loop? There is not a do while in Python. You can simulate it with while true if something break though. So you can make a do while loop with break. Every emote has a secret 100k version. Interesting. Other than that, I was watching cartoons. Those were the good old days. Peek, dignity. Okay, I gotta fill up my water. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we will fix this bug, and then we'll fix this bug, and then we'll work on some other stuff. So I will be right back, and I will see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. Here's the water. Oh my goodness, what are you pressing? So much chat today. Hey, RKJ, thank you for the resub at 13 months with the bonk. Coming in here, good to see you again, RKJ. And Crafting Links, thank you for the follow, welcome, welcome. But isn't a while loop with break gonna be slower than just using while? No, it should be about the same. It should be basically the same performance. Oh, I see. Arguing about whether Pokemon is or isn't an anime. I don't know, I'm not weeb enough to have a proper opinion here. My thought is that it's an anime, but I also don't know. Did you leave us alone? Yeah, I just wanted to get some water. It happens, it happens. Anime. Okay. Alright, cool. How are we all doing? It's going well. It's going well. Is the quest for shinies over, by the way? I have the last one. I'm going to... So there's I think 6 forms that I'm missing. So let me show you. What is that Pokemon called? Minior. So there's a Pokemon called Minior, which has different colors. But the shiny form for all of the different colors is the same. So I feel like maybe it's not worth getting shiny. Also, I don't know how you get the shiny closed form. Maybe it doesn't. But anyway, I only have the shiny of this form, I think. I might also have the yellow one. But the shiny is always the same, so I don't have all of those, and I don't have all of the sizes of Pumpkaboo. So you can see there are 4 different sizes. I think I have average and large. I don't have small or super size. And Loops, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. But other than that, I have all of them. Ketamel, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I've never seen that Pokemon. The fuck is that? Yeah, I mean, there's like 800 some odd Pokemon now, or 900 some odd Pokemon now. So I wouldn't surprise. There's a lot of them. Well done, well done. Yeah, it took a while, but we got there. Okay, so let's figure out what this is about. Basic PH. Yeah, indeed. It's good to see you again, Basic PH. Thank you for the resub with Prime, and welcome back. Yeah, the time zones are tricky, especially with the especially with me having work now. Yeah, I want to. So I think if I move, I can stream in the morning. It'll be better. Ace80, thank you for the resub with Prime. Welcome, welcome. Oh man, that is triggered. Triggered a scam train. Good job, chat. You triggered a scam train. Wow, it's almost done with level 1 already. Crazy. But yeah, let's figure out what's wrong with this. My guess is that there are 2 different install types, and I just didn't handle this particular case. And I'm the only one that views this page, so it doesn't really matter that it's broken, but I should fix it anyway. Okay, so index. So there's index, and then there's this admin route. So what's different about this? Oh. Data Frittata, thank you for the 100 bits. Putting it over to level 2. I'm too poor for the train. Mindstormer says, good night, chat. Are you thinking about moving? Yeah, I'm thinking about moving. I'm also thinking about moving to either Central Time or Eastern Time or somewhere that's not California. We'll see. I see. So this type is different than this type. What is the type here? Session install. Okay, so that's where this editable comes from. So I think I can just put editable on this other install type and just put false. Web data install. Yeah, so this is the... I thought I had a test for this. Test data. Maybe I didn't. Also, the music has stopped. Did I not? Oh, maybe it's in test data session? Yeah, test install is superset of session install. I actually need to check dir as well. Yes, that's the problem here. Move to Texas, bro? That's what all the cool kids are doing? Yeah, it's kind of true. Kind of true. Data Frittata says, no in French, but I like the ring Dana and Frittata has together, and I also like Frittata. Seems legit. You'll no longer be a Cali tech bro. Yeah, exactly. All the venture capitalists are moving to Miami. Yeah, I don't want to move to Miami. What the fuck's going on with Miami? I've been hearing a lot about it. I mean, it's cheap. That's why people are moving there. Hey, what's up, Robin? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. I hear you're streaming recently, so that's cool. I'll have to check out your stream. Actually, let me follow you so that I remember to do that. Get this button. That was not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, why is it opening over here now? There we go. I'll make sure to check out your stream. Anxiety! Thank you for the resub. 4 months with here to stay, Winky Face. What's the Winky Face for? But thank you for the resub. Appreciate your continued support. Yeah, Austin. A lot of people are going to Austin. Basecamp craziness this week was wild. Yes, it was. It's a really bad look for them. I started streaming today. I started streaming indeed. I streamed today. Cool. Well, sorry I missed it. I'll have to catch it out. I'll have to catch it next time and check you out. There we go. I kind of mangled those all together. I have an emote now. Oh, nice, nice. Cool. I do see your emote. Exonity! Thank you for the gift subs. I guess that means you get some buttons, Exonity. To Eddie SC, Romanco D at 2 months, the Ida Valid, and Mr. Spacey. Welcome to Subnim, and thank you for your support, Exonity. Company lost like 35% of its employees. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't lose more. What's the deal with Basecamp? So the TLDR is, well, I guess the fuller story. There was this list of funny names that was passed around internally at Basecamp since like the beginning. So this is like a many year saga of like names, and they would record customer names that they thought were funny. And you know, many of them were slightly racist, essentially. And some employees were like, "Hey, this is fucked up. We shouldn't do this." And then the CEO was like, "No, fuck you. We're not going to talk about this at work. No politics at work." And then like went super public with like a blog post about it, and was basically like, "Blah, nothing politics. Focus on your work. Blah blah blah. You know, bring your whole self to work, but leave your politics at home. Blah blah blah." And yeah, people were understandably unhappy about that. Which like, yeah. You should totally do that in a hot tub. I do think I should do a hot tub stream just for the memes at some point. Although I think by the time I do it, the meme will be gone. But it'd be pretty funny. I have a theory that the adult world is run by grandchildren. That's most VCs, Codier. That's just how they work. They have a fuck ton of money and they can just be children. Oh man, I don't understand why people think it's okay to comment on something that hasn't been commented on in fucking years. The font color comes from your terminal. Your terminal emulator. I have no control over it, but you do. So what the fuck happened here? But also, like, if it hasn't been commented on in 2 full years, don't comment on it. It says nothing to do with this. I hate when people do that. You're all worker drones that only slam out code and close stories, stop being humans. Yeah, exactly. Hot tub Python machine. Right, Joey's Bites? Right? 3-year-old closed issue, hey, any update on this? Oh my god, I had one that somebody commented on an issue from like 2015. I was just like, why? It's been 6 fucking years. And the original bug that they were commenting on had nothing to do with with what they were commenting on. They were just completely off topic. But ugh. I also have this issue without a reproduction / more info. Yeah, exactly. Pro tip: add a smile at the end of your comments to drastically reduce the passive aggressive sentiment. No, that makes people more pissed off. Yeah. It could be your first OnlyFans gig? Uh. Fucking super! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I assume you were trying to get me to say that. That's why it's spelled weird. I hope that I didn't just do something incredibly insensitive, but I'm guessing you were just trying to get me to say something. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so dir session install. Dir install. Okay, yeah, so this is what's different here. Yeah. Hey, level 2 hype training mode. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, chat. Isn't it better than creating a new issue? I would rather have a new issue. The only time you should comment on a closed issue is if it's not actually fixed. Build on this. Why you gotta taunt me with the cat every time? Okay, yeah, but I think I can just go through the dir here and make sure that all of these fields are there. Session install. If dir that starts with underscore 14. Oh, actually no, this is the data entries. If what? If not field that starts with underscore. Actually, I can probably just do some sets here. Session install adders. think that's what I want. Yeah, so now the editable is missing. Cool. Cool. Hey, what's up, JB Pratt? Hello, hello. Wait, I forgot why PogChamp was ruined, because the original dude was a white supremacist. Was it white supremacy or was it sexual misconduct? One of the two. Not a nice dude. Hey, what's up, USDCB? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Fun fact: Flask 2 will have HP method verb aliases. Oh, app.get, cool, nice. That's pretty neat. Neat, neat, neat. Choo choo, indeed. Okay, Brett says, what about word wrap and Babby? I don't like word wrap, so I have not implemented it because I don't like it. The original dude turned out to be not very pog. Exactly, RKJ. Hey, what's up, Ezekiel? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Alright, so web data install. This needs to have editable. Web data session. So we add that there. Actually, let's make sure the test passes first, and then we can test that they are the same value. Insert session install.editable. User ID. Cool. So that should fix that page. Fix/all page by implementing editable. Build. Deploy. So I'll deploy to the staging environment. Flask 2 is going to be ASGI. There will be async support. I don't know if it's ASGI though. I assume it will be. I know that there is async support, so there is some amount of async going on there. Can't really get into a Python discussion without fast API coming up. Jinja 2 is bumping the version. Another fun fact will be Jinja 2 equals 3, not Jinja 3. Yeah, I actually, I go back and forth on whether putting numbers in library names is a good thing or a bad thing. I usually think it's a bad thing. It's like, what the fuck is this word? What is this word? Is this an actual word? Fine. No, it's made up. What? What? Okay, so now that we push that, I should be able to go to the all page and it should render. Yay. Okay, it works again. Okay. Hey, what's up, Charlie, aka Nightmare? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Nightmare. Must be a rapper named Snoople Dog. Right? I get it. What are you? You're probably Marco again. Yes. We'll look at Marco again. Cool. Alright, this is now in the right order. We got 3.8 below and 3.6 above. Cool. Cool. Not that anyone ever used this, but might as well fix it anyway. I guess that's technically fine. It would be better if it didn't do it this way, but it's fine. That's fine. I would have just searched for the first token and replaced the one token instead of replacing the whole string, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, seems good enough. I don't know what could possibly be in the foo here, because I don't know that Run actually has positional arguments. But yeah, this seems fine. Cool, ship it. Did Jinja 2 start with version 2.0? I actually don't know. Data for Donna says, I smell lemon cookies cooking. I think my boyfriend is at it again. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Boop, 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 boop. Mersh. Yes, mersh. Cool. Alright, well then I guess we'll make another release of that. Apply upgrade. And git commit -m to the 14.0. And get my PyPI password. I was just thinking how funny it would be if somebody like went through all of my YouTube videos and found like every time that I said, and get my PyPI password, and then just like stuck them all together in a montage. I don't know. I would find it amusing. I don't know if anyone else would. Or any of the other weird shit that I say. Just like a montage of every time I say repo repo. Are you using an API for the cat gifs? Yes. This is the API for the cat gifs right here. The API is don't take things out of the maybe ship it or the don't ship it category. I can't even see the amusing part of this one down here. But yes, that is the API of this webpage. And if you want it yourself, prescale. Oh my god. Ship it. I spelled his name wrong. I wrote the user script. But yeah, it just pulls down that web page, and when you click the ship it, the pull request approve, it fills it in at the bottom of the message. So that's where that comes from. It's just a user script. But yeah, check that out. Have you ever pushed the wrong thing in release? What do you do if that ever happens? Just bump the version again. I've done it a couple times. Wait, did you forget to disable your keyboard cam while typing the password? Yeah, my Control-Shift-V. I pasted the password. Oh no, you know that I use Control-Shift-V. I actually don't know what the password is, so I literally can't tell you. Oh yes, and I do have a video about the user scripts. Indeed, Senpaz. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's do the actual thing that I wanted to do today, which is enable this repository. This frock. Oh, I gotta delete that repo too. This repo is too big for pre-commit.ci, so I was testing my alarm. Delete. Core. Do you do backup on Authy? Yes? Yes. Yes, I do. Speaking of authenticators, are they foolproof? Should I care about which brand I'm using? They all use basically the same math, so if any of them are broken, they're all broken. As far as I understand, they're fine. I don't know though. I use Authy because it has backup, and because that's what Twitch uses. Which kind of forces you to use Authy, so that's why I'm using it there. But yeah, this should be updated HPS, whatever. I don't care. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we deleted that repo. So now, should I think? Oh yeah, it does update. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, this should show that it's a fork, maybe? I don't have data for that. I don't actually know whether it's a fork. Oh, which reminds me, I want to make the thing. So, I learned a dumb thing about GitHub apps. A GitHub app cannot disable a repository. So if a user adds a repository, I have no way of removing it. Which is just fucking stupid. Like I can ban the entire user. I can't just ban one repository. Which also means I can't clean up repositories. So when I find this user. I don't know how I'd find this user, but there's like a user that added like 2,000 repositories, and only 3 of them have pre-commit configs. So I'd love to just disable all the ones that don't have pre-commit configs. But I have no way to do that from the app, unfortunately. I was like, hey GitHub, why why can't I do this? And they're like, yeah, we can't do this. So that part's shitty. Though there is an API to disable repos, so app installation GitHub API. I don't know why I always type GitHub. Uninstallation. What? Yeah. There's like a remove. Remove? No. 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 There's add. But this has to be done from a user token, not from a server token. But yeah, I want this API, but for server. It would be so nice if I could do this. Because then I could implement a bunch of nice features for people. There is a workaround though, like I could keep the user token, which I don't store currently. I could keep the user token and then use this. But I don't really want to store user tokens. Which is annoying. I'm not a cryptographer, yeah. Google One isn't secure apparently. Saw some article but didn't bother reading. Authy is good. I was thinking of self-hosting Bitwarden because I think it does Authy-like things too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can get the premium version of Bitwarden, and it has an authenticator. 2,000 repositories, that's hectic. Yeah, almost all of them were forks. And one of them was too big, so it was just always timing out. And it was running... It was always timing out, and it was running once every minute or two. So I had to like disable it so it didn't back up the queue. So there's one banned repository. Oh, that's how we can find it. Because I put the username in here. Yeah, here we go. Repo blacklist this person. Install /github/wutski. But look at how many repositories they have configured for pre-commit.ci. And there's no way that they're using it for all of these. But all of them are enabled. Which is just wild. Just hijack the accounts and go with the API. Yeah, I don't have access to that though. Oh, do you have cookies? Do you have cookie picture? What? Since when does does Discord make you log in to view? Oh, it's in a channel. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. I understand. It's in the food channel. Here we go. Here's how I can show it on stream. There we go. Those look good. Look real good. Those look real good. Is there a video on how to enable a pre-commit.ci? Not really. Usually you just click button. Click button and it guides you through it. The thing is, GitHub has two options. There's like a install all repos and then install simple repos. And the install all button is super easy, but I don't have a way to clean this up currently. I want to build a thing that allows people to be like, hey, clean up my repos. Little warning bar, hey, it looks like 30 of your repos are not using pre-commit. Click here to disable them. Or something like that. Because I think I could use the session if they're logged in. Maybe. I don't know. I have to think more about that. Because I think I can hit this with the session token. But again, I don't persist session tokens, so I can't just do it from the server. An internship, we used an API that scanned people's mutual fund portfolio summaries, generated a report, and it was pretty well battle tested until somebody uploaded a statement that was 470 pages long. That doesn't even sound like big data. But I could see if that was much larger than what you expected. That would make sense. Plushmaster says you have to accept all cookies. Oh, you mean cookies? Yes. Hey, what's up, Alexa? Hello, hello. Sorry, I did a double take to remember whether you are Alex or Alexa, but you are Alexa. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Okay, let's show the bug here. So the bug is, if I take literally any of these files... oh, they have a security mailing list? Wow, I am impressed. They have a security mailing list. We take this and make a pull request. I think the auto-fixing is going to fail. I think. Make sure that I'm not doing this to the upstream. Let's ignore. I should have put a bang there or something, so it ended up being a no-op. But I'm fairly certain this will run. This will fix those. Oh, it has to build too, because this is dev. Dev doesn't have the full data set. We gotta wait for a little bit. Actually, we can SSH and watch it. AWS EC2 describe instances. Republic. Oh, I forget whether. Let me make sure it doesn't show tokens. Journal CTL unit pre-commit CI worker -f. Does this show to? Yep, I think it does. Eh, fuck it. We can always rotate them. Well, they get rotated anyway, so. Anyway, it's running right now. What is it doing? I'm not sure. I think this is the build step. Yeah, okay, so it's done building now. Now it's going to download everything, and then it should start running. There's where it runs. You can see that it auto-fixed something. It's actually pretty fast given how big the repo is. This is the part where it might show credentials, so I'm going to do this instead. A regular expected length was 2 pages. Oh no. Don't you love writing this at 2250? To do, remove this, and then you know you're just fucked. That's true. Okay, so it should have finished. Why it no? Maybe the hooks at the end are slower? Oh yeah. Placate. Prettier. Yes, Lint. Styling. Oh my god, they have... Oh, they've skipped... Oh, why have they skipped? Interesting. Interesting. Also, they have chosen a very interesting way to write this regular expression. Oh, they have backslashes here. They could use verbose regexes instead. But they've decided backslashes. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, this is completed now. Okay, so you can see it failed, but it didn't autofix. Let me... if this is viewable. Yeah. Don't see the creds there. Okay, so I think it's fine. Okay, but you can see that it's pushing right now, and it's taking forever. And this is because the way the push is implemented is really poorly. And it will eventually push. It will eventually succeed. But then it'll crash, and then it'll start over. If I'm correct in my assumption. I've never actually watched it do this, but I'm pretty sure this will break. James one says, why did I think my code formatter could happen? The thing is 416 lines of counting. I mean, I don't even remember what you were formatting, but yeah, formatters can get complicated. They're hard to get right. Oscar Ron says regular expressions. Indeed. Krinas says, hey Anthony, watching your Explain series. It's really lit. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you appreciate that. I really like the videos. They're definitely helpful for me because I get to send them around to people and be like, hey, this is useful. But yeah, there's several problems with this pushing code right here. But there's no timeout. It's slow. And we're about to see it crash, I think. Because it's gonna try and mark something and the queue is finished, but the queue has already timed out and re-queued this item. It's also really bad for queuing because it's sitting here doing essentially nothing. Dave Vertana says, I'm getting a little Kibio thing like you for scene changing. This means both my keyb and scene pad are going to be Kibio. Oh, what keyboard do you have? Hey, what's up, Catherine? Hello. Senpus says, gonna go to sleep. Have a nice day. Well, thank you for stopping by, Senpus. Always good to see you. What Kibio keyb do you have? Man, this is taking forever. Does this ever finish? In 2 minutes so far. Iris Rev 4. Kibio Iris Rev 4. Oh. Fancy. That looks cool. That looks pretty cool. Actually not that expensive, too. Huh. Half space? What? What is a half space button? Anyway, this looks cool. I'm not good enough at typing to have a true split keyboard. Oh yeah, here we go. So it pushed, and now it crashed. Here's the crash. The reason it crashed is Receipt handle. Oh god, stop. Receipt handle is invalid. Reason: this receipt handle has expired, and this is because the queue has timed out, but the code is not timed out. So now it's going to do that again. It's going to repeat that again. Which is even weirder. So it's rerunning this commit. It's rerunning this commit. How's that even gonna work? What is that even gonna do? I think it's just gonna quickly succeed here. Yeah, this passed. So it's gonna mark this as succeeded, which is also broken. Some is taking forever here. Probably prettier, if I had to guess. But yeah, it crashed. It's good. Oh, Nixative. Hello. We're gonna play some Type Racer. Okay. Duck Chow Mein, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. For those of you that don't know how Type Racer works, oh fuck, I gotta log in. That's how it works. Type Racer. Here we go. And yes. So I'm going to share a link in chat, and you will be able to join, and we will do some racing of the typing. There we go. Make sure to click join, otherwise you will not join. So make sure to join, and we'll do some zoom speeding. Did you just type your password manager? No, I searched in my password manager to get the right account. I know it looks like I type a password, but it's not. Ah! Oh, that was really slow. Good job, guest, at 119. We'll do one more round. But yeah, I went over to my password manager, I typed acetyli, and then I was like, wait a minute, all my accounts are acetyli. So I backspaced that, and then I typed type R to get to Type Racer. Marsha, hello. Right on time for Type Racer, Marsha. Are you gonna jump right in? But yeah, we'll do one more. Wow, lots of speedy people today. Lots of speedy people. Really slow will crash seems good to me. Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna be fixing. I think we're gonna be doing a shallow fetch with a timeout. Cornet says you never use a third-party IDE when coding. I mean, I have before. I used to use. Well, we'll talk about it in a minute. Oh, did it tie? Did it tie? I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's lagged out. Am I still connected to the internet? What happened? Did we tie? That was wild. I did not like that. Whoa, there were a lot of people on this one. Oh, this is new. Look at that. But also, why is it stopped moving? Oh, anyway, that was cool. Thank you for redeeming that initiative. Appreciate that. It's good to see you again. And Marsha's here. Our Redemption's here as well. Hello, hello. Good to see you with your fancy founder badge. I haven't typed English in so long. Dizzy Doberman says, whoa, I've never watched anyone write code before. Well, welcome to the stream. Hopefully we'll write some code at some point. But yeah, let's start by trying to fix this. This is going to be in the runner. So there's kind of two things to do here. We can start just by doing the simpler thing, which is adding a timeout on all this stuff. And then fixing that there. Oh wait, I wanted to see, did it mark this as green? Yeah, it should not have marked this as green. This should have been red. Anyway, I mean, that's why it's a bug. That's why we're gonna fix it, so. Hey, what's up, Handycopes? Hello, hello. Garros says, I saw you're from Ann Arbor. What was your favorite place to eat? Ooh. I mean, I went to school in Ann Arbor. I wasn't originally from there, but I did spend 4 years there. My favorite place to eat in Ann Arbor. That's a tough one. I do like the Pizza House, although that was where my ex-girlfriend screwed her boss. That was a bittersweet relationship with that place. What the fuck is the name of the seafood place on Main Street? Seafood place, Main Street, Ann Arbor. So I really like that place. Real Seafood Company. Yeah, I like them. I mean, you can't go wrong with Zingerman's. What else did I like in Ann Arbor? My favorite place to go and just like hang out is Ashley's, by far. I really liked Ashley's. They have a lot of beers. Oh man, I miss Ann Arbor. I miss going to Ashley's. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Ohadge? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Like, I haven't been to Ann Arbor in 8 years now. It's been a while. I had 121 and just never finished. Yeah, weird. Weird. I see 88 for 3 of us. Huh. My car's really slow. Did it crash? I think it did. I think it did. Shows your own as the max for all. Sarcastic Donnie says, rip shell check hook. So, you should check out github.com/shellcheckpy/shellcheckpy, which bundles shellcheck and a Python thing, which makes it work nicely with pre-commit. So that should hopefully make it easier to work with in pre-commit.ci. What the fuck, we eat pizza now? No, pizza's good, but slightly too late for the timing race. We'll take part next time. Night all. Well, thank you for stopping by, Michael Gorelli. I'm a fan of the pizza by the slice across from the Pizza House. Is that place new? I don't remember there being pizza there. Oh, you mean it? Did Rick's have pizza? I don't remember it having pizza. But I used to live. Is it gone? Did they pave over it? I used to live at 1111 Church, which should be right here. Oh, maybe it's here? Yeah, it's here. I used to live in this building. I guess it's been renumbered. I also used to live what street was that? The 4th Street? No, it must have been division. This house? This house? Maybe. One of these houses. I used to live there. I also lived in the dorms. Where the fuck? Yeah, up in Markley. Lived in Markley. I also lived in South Quad, which was over here. Yeah, South Quad. So that was where I lived in Ann Arbor. But yeah. Real Seafood Company, yes, what a hard name to remember, exactly. I could remember their other restaurant is the Chop House. But I couldn't remember the seafood name. Oh, Hench says, hey, new on stream, is this the Kinesis keyboard? Yes, this is the Freestyle Pro. Bro, I didn't see that T coming in a food question. Right? Now to do the same for Lisp format and bundle Emacs with it. Might be new, moved to 3 years ago. Ah, I see, I see. I'm having brigetti, which is spaghetti for breakfast. It's like, isn't it like 5 p.m., Marcia? Isn't it like 5 p.m., 4 p.m.? I forget whether you're in Central or Eastern time. Cup says, I have a new question. If I forked repo and cloned the fork, the original repo gets updated. How do I update my forked repo? So, I mean, what you would do... Oops. So, like, one example of a repo that I forked is PyFlakes. And you've cloned that. You'll want to add... You want to add the original remote as an upstream. So get remote, add upstream, get github.com, pycqa/pyflakes. I almost muscle memory typed flake 8. Then you'll do a get fetch. That'll pull in, actually you have to do get fetch -- all. That'll pull in the changes from the upstream. And then if you want, you can check out the master branch and do a get pull upstream master ff only if you really want to. I don't really find that useful or necessary. So I usually don't keep my forks up to date, but that would be how you would do it. Lost my sanity. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You know, I could probably put this into a quick video. Video idea: update a repository that was forked. Kind of go over the workflow that I did there and explain it in a little bit more detail because I kind of rushed a little bit. But yeah. Why does every town have a division street, right? Monkus Anthony's address. I mean, my address from like 8 fucking years ago. Lit Dreamer was taken. Hello, hello. What are you doing? We're trying to fix a bug, but also keep up with chat and entertain y'all. So slowly working on problems. I was up super late watching Donut look for IBM subdomains. Interesting. This man remembers repository URLs by heart. Sign of a true open source legend. Well, I also maintain both ends of this, so I maintain this. But I also work in my fork because it's easier. It's 4:09 here and 14:09 on Anthony's Anthbook stream because he lives 10 hours ahead of me. I mean, 16:09 there. In your 24-hour, fancy 24-hour. Oh, I guess I'm using 24-hour time too. I mean, 24-hour time is the one true way. So, understandable. RM-RF pyflakes. Run here. Let's see if I was smart enough to be like, you know, I should fix this at some point. Push commit. No, I was not smart enough to be like... I mean, I knew there wasn't a timeout here, but I didn't put one for this one. Let's see, push commit. But yeah, this is the slow call. That is the slow call. Try and cherry pick into the PR head. Failing that, reset to the head of the cloned code. Oh yeah, I can still do this. Okay. Right? Yeah, so I think I can just change this. So we can just make this way faster. And not actually... I should still fix the timeout problem. But I can make this fetch way faster. Marsha says, OMG, apparently I'm a crazy chatter in every channel. At one point, Donna was like, what the fuck, you have over 600 messages? Like, that's a lot. 600 is like 0. 600 is like 0. Look at this. Are you in the top 10 yet, Marsha? No, you have not re-entered the top 10. Chat rank, Marsha. 13th. You're getting very close. I don't stream enough. Yeah. Yeah, you've almost prestiged, Marsha. Oh, crazy. Okay, so we need to do just stream more. I would love to. I want to. I wish it, you know, paid the bills. Then yeah, then I would just stream all the time. Oh yeah, how's your chat plot doing, outdated version? Man, I really like the chat plot command. Whoa, like straight flat. Whoa. Very consistent. Very, very consistent. Hey, what's up, Jackie? Hello, hello. Gotta go look at Marsha's, of course. Oh, rippy dippy, Marsha. What's going on here? I guess you front-loaded this a little bit. Roland, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. It's because you haven't streamed as much? Yeah. I guess, I mean, in some ways. What do we got from Basic PH here? Just live in a cabin in the woods with Starlink internet, 5-head move. Is chat in slow mode? No, I'm just slow, Jackie. Chat is in normal mode, so... At least I think it's in normal mode, unless a mod changed it. I don't think a mod changed it. But hello. I'm slow. It might be that. Hey, what's up, former Shira? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So my chatterino is a bit behind. Oh, I'm usually behind. That's normal for me. Basic PH says I'm literally the personification of silence. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. It's all good. I appreciate that you show up and hang out. Okay, so I need to find the other fetch line here that will do this at a shallow fetch. And I'd love to be able to do this. So let me make sure this is pushed and then delete it. Plushmaster says that flat chart almost looks like my changes in a repo from last work project. Yeah. Beatboxing champion. Oh, was I making some mouth noise? Yeah. It happens. It happens. Runner run. Actually, it'll be runner scripts. Setup 0 clone. Okay, I just need to force protocol version 2, which we do up here. Alrighty, so I just need to do depth 1. That should make this faster. Get fetch depth equals 1. That should, in theory, make this go faster. But I also want to time that out somehow. Pre-commit.ci PR checks completed successfully. My dot files are now safe. Nice, nice, nice. Do you like the bonk emote, Jackie? Or are you talking about Marsha's mop emotes? Dot files? I use ellipsis files. Who are we timing out? What? Oh, this fetch call, because this fetch call can be slow. Technically I should time out the push call too. But, yeah, this here. I wonder if this ever got solved. Let me see. I haven't seen it error in a while. Oh yeah, I can't show this. As creds. God damn it. It's marked as closed, but it isn't fixed. Oh well. Anyway, GitHub would occasionally be like, no, the creds that we just gave you are invalid. which is fun. Job files are 68% eLisp. Oh no. That's a lot of eLisp. Yeah, so we tried this a few times. I think I'm just going to put I think we're gonna how do I do this here? Here's the loop. And retry. Here's the loop. Wait, I don't think this is ever gonna work. I think I actually just want to reset here. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, 773 Process 3112? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. I actually think I want to just get rid of this merge code. I don't think I can do it properly. And it makes weird GitHub commits. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. I guess we could look at prod. See if it's ever happened. Well, I can't see if it's ever happened. But I can see if it's happened today, for instance. Journal CTL unit pre-commit.ci worker rep merged bang. Hasn't happened on that box. Yes. Hasn't happened on that box. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to skip in that case. I should add something to make it 69%. Yeah. Andy's in like serious thinking mode. I never saw him look so serious while thinking before him. I mean, I'm just thinking about trade-offs. Do I even need to... I think we can just... I think we can just do this. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Yeah. So that's an improvement. But then we need to push commit. We need to find this bit of thing here. And I need to sneeze. Oh, and it's gone. Process says it's something that I'm attempting to work on myself. Tutor on. What were you talking about? I forget. Please elaborate. Journal CTIL. I think you mean journal cuddle. I hate calling. I don't like CTL being pronounced as cuddle. I love cuddling, but I don't like pronouncing this as cuddle. Something about it just rubs me the wrong way. Yeah. Would you pronounce plushy CTL as plushy cuddle? What would it do? How would you control the plushies? Also, I'm pretty sure, isn't CTL short for control? I have an ESXi bare metal server. Can I use Terraform or am I stuck on Ansible? So Terraform is more for provisioning external resources than it is for provisioning, you know, files and packages and stuff. Plushy CTL stopped to throw them off that onto the floor. CTL is short for control, yeah. And Chucky is in Germany. I'm guessing. Because I see that typo a lot. from my German colleagues. Hey, what's up, Rocker Time? Hello, hello. Okay, so I need to extend the time. Using this. To tune this and actually timeout. And improve it later. It's not going to for now. We'll give it, I don't know, 60 seconds push. 60 seconds push? Yeah, we'll give it 60 seconds. Well, we'll give it 90 seconds push. I think that'll be good enough. I can do the correct fix later. It's been a long time. I had to watch the stream. All right, well, welcome back, Rock Time. Process says, "I'll be back. Gotta go to dinner. Glad to have found your channel." Well, welcome, welcome, and hopefully I'll see you in the future. Jackie says, "Yep, I'm from Germany. It's just my muscle memory." Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's why it's such an easy typo. Because they're the same word. Okay, so mostly red, I guess. That's good. Use shallow fetch for pushes. What was the typo? It was is and ist. Like German is. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's subtle. It's very subtle. All right. Is it scripts in this repo? Yeah. Now I gotta do the slow ass deploy. Thread parse head scripts.deploy. And I still need to fix my deploy scripts. They're still janky. It still sucks. Because yeah, I haven't updated them since I did AMI sharing. So I still have, I mean this part looks fine. Like, you know, run the AMI build and then deploy this revision. But I have to like do weird AWS stuff to do the other one. Also, it can delete the AMI that's currently running, which is kind of bad. But yeah, I'll fix that at some point. All right, so that's gonna build. While that's running, I'm gonna research the other problem, which is how to prescale an ASG. Scheduled scaling. To use scheduled scaling, you create scheduled actions. That sounds like exactly what I want. You create a scheduled action, keep the following in mind. A scheduled action sets the desired minimum and maximum sizes. Oh, it adjusts minimum? I would have thought it set desired capacity. You can create a scheduled action with only the desired capacity specified. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. You can specify a date and time for the start and the end time. Okay, cool. So we can set a beginning and end. I think what I want to do, so I have min and max. I think I want to bump the minimum up for some period until the auto update is started and then bump it down. So that'll allow us to start scaled up. Yeah. Okay, this sounds like exactly what I want, which is good. Alright, I think that's enough that I need to do AWS, auto-scaling, scheduled action, Terraform. AWS auto-scaling schedule. Sounds like exactly what I want. Which is cool. Let's see what we got here. This is a bug in Podman, by the way. I need to actually write a test that catches this. But this is a bug in Podman. Also, I'm pretty sure it's a translation error too. I think this is supposed to be layer and not lower. I could be wrong though. But yeah. Bug in Podman. I think it's already fixed. But yeah. Yeah, Marsha has the best emotes, right? Right, Jackie? Okay, I like that this has start and end time. Oh my god, this is so perfect. This is like exactly what I want. I was thinking I was gonna have to write like a whole bunch of lambda garbage to make this work, but this is great. Perfect. This is perfect. When start and end time are specified with recurrence, they form the boundaries of when the recurring action will start and stop. Oh god, what? Start time. The time for the action to start in this format. If you try to schedule your action past auto-scaling returns error. Recurrence. The time when recurring future actions will start. Wait, what? Maybe this is not what I want. When start and end time are specified with recurrence, they form the boundaries of when the recurring action will start and stop. So what if I want a recurrence that's within a period? How do I do that? Should I just muck around with this in the console? Maybe. Let's look at it in the console. AC2. Auto scaling groups. Runner. Automatic scaling. Scheduled actions. This is what we want. Create scheduled action. Auto update, scale up. Recurrence every week. On Monday. Specify the start time in UTC. Oh, god damn it! I ran the wrong command. I'll run this now. Ran the wrong command again. Deploy, deploy. If you don't know how the readable colors of my local config is set, small example would be helpful. I literally can't know. I don't know what terminal emulator you are using. There are thousands of them. It's probably in your terminal preferences somewhere. Not in a .dot file on disk. Oh man. Oh man, are we in emote only mode? Where do you find the terminal preferences? No idea. I have no idea. Oh man. Okay. Auto. It's gonna be lambda unupdated periodic. Yeah, so it's at 420, 1620. So we should probably scale up maybe 10 minutes before that. No, we can be more aggressive than that. We can scale up like 5 minutes before that. Let's say 1615. 16, 15. And then set end time. This will also be on the 3rd. Set it to 30. I'll set the minimum to 4. Is that how this works? And then how do I import this? Has this person heard of Google? No. Uslace! Hello, hello! I feel like it's been a while. Welcome back. What are you doing? Marcus says, dude, this isn't the worst. You know when people ask you to do their work for you in a GitHub issue? Yeah. I mean... Andy's favorite person is one who just posts 10,000s of errors without even asking a question. Yes, 100%. Fucking love those people. I don't love them. In fact, I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay, where's the little Terraform import thing? I've never actually gotten this thing to work correctly. Terraform import. Damn, that was not what I wanted. Oh god, what have I done? Oh god, what have I done? I've never actually had this work correctly, so I'm hoping that it works, but I also don't know. Auto update scale up. Auto update scale up. I just wanted to show me the Terraform config. Ah! No! Not the credentials! Can I just comment out the Cloudflare stuff? I've never seen Terraform import work. On empty, source code not available. What? Alright. Clearly this isn't gonna work, so we're just going to create it manually and see what happens. OilMH says you forgot to iron your shirt. This shirt? So even if I iron this shirt, it doesn't really change it much because it's just, you know, normal shirt material. But you're right, I didn't iron the shirt because I don't have an iron. Useless says just working while at work. Are you working on a Saturday? Are you working on a Saturday? So I have mode activated. Oh no. Sarcastic Dante says I did it. What did you do? Nice. Nice. Islam Othman, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So Terraform helps you manage hybrid clouds more easily. Yes. Or just resources in general. Secretly hoping they'll release that GitHub thing where you can write code right in the browser, since I only have my phone available. I mean, you can kind of make it happen in the browser. Hey, what's up, Loose Latte? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Error line null. There's no motherfucking code, you big dumb. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Darth Anthony. Oh no, what did I do this time? What was I grumbling about? What was I grumbling about? I don't even remember what I was grumbling about. It's pretty good though. I don't know. I think the shirt is kind of ruined. Might as well just take it off. Okay, yeah. We can... No. Yeah. Good try there. ESG runner. Okay. Whoops. That's weird. Okay. We need one of these. Update rescale. Okay, what all do we need here? Scheduled action name. Scheduled action name. Auto update prescale. Yes. Oh, auto scaling group name is required. Auto scaling group name equals alias auto scaling group dot runner dot name. Scheduled action name done. Okay, so we need these three and we need min size. Yeah. I have to invest in a laptop, but I have to keep it in my lap the whole time. RIP neck. Time for a lap bottom? Secretary says your shirt reminds me of that Thai commercial when he goes on a date with a wrinkly V-neck. This shirt isn't even wrinkly. I don't even know what you guys are all on about. This is just how this shirt is. It's, I mean, there's a little teeny wrinkle over here. But this is just the material that the shirt is. That's just how it works. There's not much I can do. I'm sorry, chat. I've let you down with my slightly wrinkled shirt. Okay, so this is the recurrence. Curvents, and then start time should be... Oh boy. Oh, why do you give it to me in this garbage ass format? I think I have to convert this into a different format. Start time in this format. Ah, fuck. 2021 05 03 T 16 15 00 Z. Yeah? And we want to set min size to... How do we actually do this? Oh, we have a fucking constant here. I don't really like that I did this. I think I'm gonna make a new variable for dev and prod and not do this special scaling for dev. Surely there's a ternary, right? Yeah, condition. var.env equals prod question mark 4 or 2. And then get rid of. Is that not even used? Oh, now it's working. Var.env equals prod question mark 2 or 1. And then we have to do variables.tf. Variables.tf. And then env. And then string. And then I need to actually go into Terraform and fix it. Oh, fuck me. Terraform. Oh, it's gonna make me. Oh. Oh, now you know 4 digits to my phone number. God damn it. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, Termux. You can use Termux on the phone too. Hey, what's up, Alex? How's it going? Welcome back. It's good to see you. I remember this time. Direct Diamond says, I'm planning to write an article on a comprehensive guide to MyPy. Do you have suggestions on what topics to cover? Currently, I was thinking... Oh, man. There's so much to cover. Just go to my YouTube and look for typing, and that's a good place to start. I already knew those 6 digits, silly boy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Okay, so... I have to... Variables. Concern. Add variable. Env to dev. Dev. Save variable. And we'll be able to delete this variable after. I'm gonna go to prod and do env prod. I like how the reamd comes through here. That's kind of cool. Variables. Env prod. Save variable. Yeah, that's much better than maintaining this. Hopefully this works. We'll find out in 2 weeks. Oh. So prod we have 2 as the min size, dev we have 1. In prod we scale up to 4, in dev we scale up to 2. And it will fix the white space in that file. Dash B prescale. Add prescale schedule for runner ESG for auto update. That should make auto update really go brr. Wait, delete this. Oh no, Marsha. Oh no. Oh no. How did no one bonk you for that? How did no one bonk you? Marsha. We had 100 Marshals in chat coordinating 100 phone calls. We could crack the code. Yeah, I mean, actually, if you do the math, it's actually... Oh, wait, no, because it can't start with a 1. Yeah, damn, that actually narrows it down quite a lot. Oh, actually, no. You'd still have to do 900. 900 phone calls. Is MyPy like a TypeScript for Python? Yes. I mean, MyPy is like the TypeScript checker. Yeah. Okay, get branch, get push origin head. Oh, this finished, so we can try this again. God damn it. I have to make a new pull request. See, I should have put a bang in there. That would have made it easier to do. What did I check? Would I change security? Yes. Bang, and then trailing space. There we go. Create new branch. Pose. Make sure it is just to my fork. Yes. Okay, so now we see what this does. In theory, this should fix it very quickly after finishing. Hey, what's up, Hargazen? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. What is this weblate thingy? I thought this was pre-commit.ci. Oh, this is a particular repository that I know was broken with pre-commit.ci. So I have forked it, and I am fucking around with it to make sure that works. Pips99, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I know pre-commit.ci is broken for that repo, so I'm making sure that it fixes it. You forked it so you could fork with it. Yep, 100%. 100%. That is precisely what I did. Oh, let's actually delete this. Actions delete. Yes, because we're going to recreate it. I should have probably left it so that I could see the difference. It's a static type checker. Yes. Yes. Anthony to the rescue. Wait, what am I rescuing this time? What are you doing? Why have you not finished yet? Probably just because this repo is big and I'm impatient. When to add 3 to change. What do you mean 1 added 3 to change? What the fuck? This is like deleting all my infra. No, this is not right. I must be out of date with master. Yeah, I'm super out of date with master. Okay, this is a good thing that I did it that way. I wonder how hard it is to use Vim on Android. I don't know. I've used Nano on Android. I've used Babby on Android. Okay, this finished. So the question is whether this becomes green and this one stays red, because then we'll know we fixed the problem. Yeah. Show you this is just the white space change. It is. That looks good. Cool. Hey, what's up, Kinbiko? Hello, hello. Drunk Tyler, did you just paste your thing again? I already answered that. You mean to paste that in here? I'm confused. Drunk Tyler says, hello, I like your pre-commit quote. Oh, I see, you're talking to Kinbiko. Cool. Okay, that looks like an improvement. Let me make sure, just to be completely sanity's sake. Oh, I just did hastily. I want a demo. Official Mr. J, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well, Mr. J. It is Nito. You can quote me. Yeah. You can quote me on it. Yeah. Yeah. Boop. I totally missed your reply. Oh, I basically said like, whoa, that was like instant. Whoa. That was super fast. What? I mean, we made it faster. I don't have metrics for the push timing though. Huh. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Mr. Yan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. It sends me an email every time I do this, so I was deleting emails. Yeah, I didn't skip. I basically just said, like, you know, look at what I cover in my videos, and those are things that I think are important about typing. There's also a lot of other stuff to cover as well. He self-promoted, yeah, 100%. Exactly. You gotta sell yourself, right? I'm terrible at selling myself, but you gotta sell yourself. Okay. So let's take a look at this pre-scaled now that we have unfucked this. Where be? Oh, and now that we validated this, let's deploy this to prod. Alias profile equals prod. Robin says, how does one bribe you to get invited to programmers? We're actually gonna have a meeting about you, I think later this week. Specifically you, Robin. So we'll call you. That's how this works. We'll call you. It's creepy. I mean, what's the what did yeah, I got a screenshot for you from our chat. I guess I can just put this here. Can I not zoom? Can I not zoom here? Anyway, there you go. This is trash dev. Can't I zoom? Stupid Windows apps. Inferior to MS Paint. This is trash dev. But anyway. Who did I do? I don't know. So there's this like running joke. We have like a recruiting channel where we talk about people that we want to pull into the team, and we talk about them before we invite them, and then after we invite them, they can just read what we talked about. So we're thinking about being, you know, less forward about that, or less transparent about that, I guess. Like we recently, the snow cones recently became part of the team, and people were all like, oh, what did we even say? We're just like, a bunch of people were like, you know, not all of our content is family safe, and like we're not, you know, we don't target the same audience as she does, and like all this stuff. And Snowcones joins, and she's like, what did she say? Oh my god, there's no way I'm gonna be able to find it. Because we talk a lot. In general. Fuck. Oh, it's a drop song though, chat. So we got that at least. This is not working. Oh, there we go. That's how you do Dick Sword search. Snowcone says, my content is wholesome for my viewers, but I'm a grown woman. You can talk freely. I'm dead. Oh my god, she's great. Library flow like my content on YouTube. Day made. Nice. First says I'm planning to write. I'm planning to write an article on comprehensive guide to plushies. Do you have any suggestions on what topics to cover? Currently, I was thinking squishiness, snuggling, storage, cleaning, bonking, and derping. Anything that I'm missing? The other server says Sleepy Me says hi. How are you? I missed the whole stream. I mean, we're still streaming, so we're not done yet. But you're right. You have missed quite the 3 hours of it. Oh my god, we've gone for 3 hours already. Did you know there's a website called Squoosh? Like compresses. Oh, I see. It compares image compressors. I see. I was like, what is Squoosh? Is this your like? I feel like there's a lot of things that Squoosh could be that are not safe for work. Kevin's jailbreak has been missing your stream. Oh, did he post on the tweeters? Oh. Has your schedule shifted? Yes. Sadly, yes. Well, also UTC or daylight savings time or whatever. Yeah, I'll reply to him. Drop song chat. Torvalds, shared libraries aren't a good thing in general. Wait, I thought the entire point of writing C libraries was to have shared libraries so that you can upgrade for security purposes. See now, flipping that around and advocating for static linking all the things. Okay, this looks much better. 1 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. That's much more in line with what I expected. Okay, perfect. Okay, we can merge that. This is a trick that hates everything. Yeah. I don't know, he seems pretty into building computers. The old Linus Tech Tips jokes. Oliver says, more general question, might be a bit direct. Is it hot where you are? It was weirdly warm yesterday. But it is right around... See, I don't trust this, because the last 4 times I've checked it has said 59, and that seems fake, because it's definitely warmer than 59 out. So I don't know if I trust this. Oh, it's gonna be warm on Monday. Ugh. Well, let me put it in non-lone freedom units for literally everyone else. D-Dells says, I left Houston at 5 a.m. Just got into Kansas City 15 minutes ago. Happy to be done driving. Whoa, that's quite the drive. Oh, I saw your bits on Captain Sparkle's stream, D-Dells, again. Oliver Leitner says, hey, some ice cold. I could use some ice cold. I'm actually out of water at the moment. Actually, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. There's the water. Oh boy. We have some lore. Lore? Wait, what sort of lore? What are you talking about? Oh, I don't have time to read this. Don't have time to do this. Nope, too long. Don't have to tell me what it is. San Tomato, California. Yeah. Serious question: do Americans actually like imperial units? So I feel like the only reason that I speak in imperial units is just from familiarity. I think if I would have grown up without them, I would probably be fine with everything else. I agree that metric units make way more sense in every single, situation. Jagged Baincast! Hello, hello! Oh, with a rate. Let me give you a shout out there. And Pardis Designer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think like all of the metric units make more sense. I think, Kelvin makes more sense than Celsius, but like for reasonable reasons, we pick the 0 to 100 scale there. Develop Desk, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. That said, I spent a lot of time in college doing chemistry, so I was, all metric all the time. And Kelvin. Heat this to, 380 Kelvin or whatever it was. 280 Kelvin. 380 Kelvin would be super hot. I guess not super hot, but pretty warm for water, for organic chem. Kelvin's good for chemistry? Yes, indeed. If you're struggling with Fahrenheit, you can just think of them as French fries, and then you can intuitively tell there's a lot or just right. Yeah. Wait, what? Kelvin good for chemistry, not so much for holidays. Matthias, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So people have a high tolerance for heat. It would be really cool if we get rid of time zones. That would be dope. But I don't know how that would work. Trick Timer says, I'm planning to use read the docs, PyTest, and dog test. Is that combination Anthony approved? I mean, I don't really like... I think dog tests are not good, first off. Because they're fucking impossible to debug. And you have to do like all sorts of weird hacks to make them kind of work. And there's just all sorts of like weirdness about them. Read the docs is fine. I'm actually not using read the docs for anything except, well, Flink 8 and PyTest and Tox. But I didn't set up any of those, so it's fine. Read the docs is good for what it does. I don't know if there's anything better. But like for my stuff, I've set up actual websites. hand-ruled read the docs where I can control all of it, but yeah. Metric time is super confusing. Wait, is there a base 10 time? That would be dope. J Rat says Builda is doing such a bad job at caching. Yeah, I find that Builda's caching is pretty bad. Vector says, Heart Samurai, Fahrenheit tells you if humans are hot and cold, Celsius for water, and Kelvin's for atoms. Yeah. Looking back to Anthony FM, all metric all the time. Yes. Kelvin is Celsius plus 273.15. Yeah, that's true. It'd be hard to teach people that water freezes at 273 3/4 and boils at 300. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Time's a social construct. Just delete it all. Yeah. We'll get rid of time zones, and then we'll start living on Mars. Just give in to the time zone bugs. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess time zones are Earth-centric. Jesus. Matthias says, sorry for the off-topic question, but how do you organize your Terraform unget? Currently everything is at the top level, except for data, which is under a data directory, but this just contains one zip. And I name it based on the resource type and then what it is. So my top level is very, very large. But it makes it easier to tab complete, I think. I could use Terraform modules, but I haven't found the need for them yet, so I just throw everything at the top level. It works well enough. It'd be very weird to get rid of time zones, so it'd be 10 a.m. for you and for me at the same time, but now for me it's daytime and early in the morning. Yeah, it would be weird. It'd be weird. I'll be using doctest just to make sure the code snippets I have in the docs are not outdated. I guess. I don't know. Data Verdana says, gonna head to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for stopping by. And thank you again for the raid and for being the hype train conductor. Have a good one, and I'll see you around. Sorry for the off-topic question. Ask something that actually brings the stream on topic. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Very, very on-topic question. Okay, so that is in prod now. And we just merged the prescaler thing with this, which we will clean up afterwards. Did I click on the right one? I don't think I clicked on the right one. I think I want to click on these ones. Confirm and apply. Yes. And then we wait for this one, and then we do prod. Daylight savings is definitely the most useful. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, okay. Before we start, desired capacity must be greater than or equal to min size. What? What? What do you mean? What does this mean? I don't know. Matthias says, I'm using modules in my work, but each module is a Git repo, so now I'm wondering, is this a good idea? I don't know. I have not managed a large Terraform cluster before. I mean, we had one at Lyft, but it was all abstracted away from us, so we didn't actually work with any of the interesting primitives. It's 4 a.m. for you, Drunk Time Lord? Holy shit. What the fuck is this supposed to be? Desired capacity must be greater than or equal to min size. Did I configure this incorrectly? Oh, set to -1 if you don't want to change the minimum size. Okay, I guess we fixed that then. Why use Terraform when you can just launch your own shit on your own servers at home? Yeah, if only it were that simple, right? Okay, so we have to do max size equals -1 and desired capacity equals -1. So that those are unchanged. Don't change desired capacity or max size. Did it say what the default was there? I probably could have seen it from the plan. Default 0. Why? Why the fuck? That's dumb. It should definitely be default -1. That would make way more sense. I have 120k bag points, and Anthog is holding on to like 3 code. I thought I refunded yours, Marcia. Did I not? How's your code coverage tool? Oh, I have not started on that. I don't know if I will. I want to do it, but I also feel like it might be too much work. Max size / desired capacity card. Okay, we try again. Felipe Tryhard, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day is going well. All right. -1, -1, 2. Looks good. Confirm. Hopefully this one doesn't crash in the same way. This is -1, -1, 4. That's good. These bundles that work as well. They work well, but recent changes to 4 and 4H have made them a little more annoying to use compared to putting things at the top level. Huh. Interesting. Kiriko says, hey there, Mr. Git Guy. Did you know about / refers to git commits based on the commit message? I do know about that. I prefer to use git log -- grep though, because it is less fuckery than the / thing. It seems way easier to think about it in that way instead. Why are you showing this in fucking my time? Okay, I mean it looks fine. Hopefully that's right. But yeah, I do know about that. Wait, who just said that? Kanbiko said that. I did see it made its rounds on Twitter recently as well. I knew about it from before though. There's all sorts of weird ass ref specs that you can use to refer to commits. I find the / one is the hardest to remember and probably the least useful. Hey, what's up, Acid Zord? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Confirm and apply. Yeah, and we'll see if this works on Monday, and then we'll see if it continues to work the week after. I hope it does. I'm not sure how this scheduled thing works. Like, I want it to happen every week, but I'm not sure that will happen. We'll also see if 5 minutes is enough buffer time. I assume it is. But we'll find out. Gino says, how was your week, Anthony? Feel like without your streams, I didn't get my normal fix of software. Taking a week off of work without actually thinking about work was so strange. It's probably been 6 years since I've been able to do that. It was alright. I was on run. It was on-call equivalent. I was basically triaging for a bunch of teams the whole week. So I got fuck all done. Actually, I mean, I still got some stuff done, but like, felt like I got nothing done. But yeah, it was alright. I don't remember them getting refunded. I keep saying I want to finish something. Oh, yeah, maybe I didn't refund them. How do you implement algorithms that require you to set a variable to negative infinity at the beginning, but don't want to use floats? I kind of 2 ways of doing that. One is like nullability checks. The other is I will pick a sufficiently large number that's not going to appear in my data set, such as negative sys.maxsize. But yeah, I don't know. Nullability is probably the most correct. Damn, I was gonna bring you to the Vim side with / I mean, yeah, it is I do use that command in Vim sometimes. AWS always localizes your time. Oh, it's so annoying. They didn't localize the cron schedule though, so. And this is harder to read than it needs to be for some reason. And hello again to Acid Zor. Hello. The Home Office Blues. Yeah. Alright, well, I think that is actually the 2 things I want to get done today. I can't really know whether this will work until next week. Well, 2 weeks from now, actually. I will know if it's broken next week. And I will know again if it works on... Oh, this is confusing. Anyway, I won't know if it works today. We'll just leave it at that. March says Borstrom. Let's see if we can find something to work on. Fix push being too slow. Yes, prescale done. Let's look at displaying date times. That'll be easy, right? What is the date time library that people wanted me to use? Kimiko says, is pre-commit.ci profitable yet? I think I make like 50 cents plus minus right now. What is the JavaScript datetime library that everybody loves? Not Moment, but the newer one. What is that one? Speak now, I'm gonna use Moment.js. New date. God damn it. Oh, this is nice. I'm glad they put that there. Jesus, why is it Still giants. Date FNS. Robin with the suggestions here. Is there something that's just like super fucking lazy that I can just include? So here's what I'm trying to do. Results. Here is what I'm trying to do. So if we go for any of these repos, I basically just want this date here, which is currently just a UTC date spit out onto the page. I want it to have like the smart date and then the hover with the UTC date. That's what I kind of want. But I feel like I don't want to write a lot of code for that. I basically just want to include a library that has some like, you know, class name or data attribute or something that it just keys off of. Do you care about the user date? I want this to be like 2 hours ago or 4 days ago kind of thing. Like humanized, but in JavaScript. I just want to be lazy about it. I don't want to have to write a bunch of code. That's the bottom line. I feel like there's got to be something straightforward that does this. I don't. Python doesn't help me here because I need to know the user's daytime. It has to be client side. I'm pretty sure. I don't care about the locale formatting that much. I don't care about translations. Like English relative time is fine. Google humanized JavaScript. You can use the native intel.relative time format. What? Why do we have new nice things that don't exist in IE? What's the can I use for this? What's the polyfill? Huh. 89%. That's not very good. Where does most of the percent come from? 1% there. 1% from old Chrome? 1% from Safari? Where's the rest of the percent? Oh! Oh, you can't even see it on the stream. Because the stream is only in 30 FPS. But this is tweaking out right now. It is flashing. Oh, you can kind of see it when the frames don't match up. But it's like, it's super fast. It's like instantly flipping between the two on my screen. It's nutty. Oh, I guess when you put your cursor between two boxes that have passed and failed, it'll do it. You can see it's doing it here as well. But anyway. Port unknown. Oh, I guess it has these unknown ones are accounting for some chunk. 89% sounds like a lot to my brain. Yeah. Well, the other thing is I don't have a CDN set up, so I should probably... At some point I need to bite the bullet and set up a CDN. Maybe now is the time? Let's look at what CloudFront does for us. CloudFront, CDN, pricing. This already sounds expensive. 50 gigs of data transfer out, 2 million requests each month for a year. So what does the pricing change to after that? On demand. Oh, this is like 0. That's like 0. That's totally like 0. And data transfer is usually not expensive. Per request, this is per 10,000. It's also basically 0. Actually, that's kind of expensive. 1 cent per 10,000 requests. Just use fluffy.cc. I think Chris would not be super happy with me if I did that. Safari was 2%. Oh, I see. $600 a month. Yeah, where did the 600 number come from? Dedicated IP custom SSL. Yeah, we don't need that. We can just use whatever flexible shitty SSL they have. Origin shield requests. I don't know what that is. It sounds fucking funny though. Hey, what's up, EddieSC? Thank you for the follow. Wait, I saw you in another channel. Whose channel did I see you in? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. That can get expensive. Yeah. The transfer was per gig? Oh, wait, what? I thought it was... Oh, that is per gig. This is actually kind of expensive. Semfector, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Why is that so expensive? It's not terrible. Like, I don't expect to be transferring gigabytes of JavaScript and CSS. So, what's the CDN for again? Was it for JavaScript or like images? Yes, all of the above. Basically, I want to put my CSS and JavaScript. So right now, what I'm doing, I actually don't have any JavaScript except for the Bootstrap JavaScript, which I kind of want to get rid of at some point. But my CSS is currently just fucking inlined at the top of the page because I didn't want to think about properly doing a CDN and a CDN deploy. But I do want to do this. I do want a proper, you know, SCSS and compile and deploy and yeah. As long as you minify, should be fine. Yeah, like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Primer teach? It was probably teach. I think it was teach. Oh, but also you're subscribed, so huh. Maybe that's where I saw your name. Oh, you probably got I think you got a gift sub. That's what it would be. That makes sense. You guys throw Cloudflare in front of CloudFront to save some bandwidth. That's true. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that actually makes the most sense. Yeah, I think I would just... Yeah, I was gonna put Cloudflare in front of it anyway. Yeah, okay, that makes this... How many layers of CDN do we need here? Time for some S3 in a hot tub. I mean, isn't that how CloudFront works? Isn't that what CloudFront is? CloudFront is a fast CDN service. You basically just hook it up to an S3 bucket, right? Oh, I don't want to do a bunch of research today. I just want a blog post where somebody sets us up. Start with the basics as to deliver your content. CloudFront like is simple. I don't want to use WordPress. I don't want to use WordPress. Getting started with a secure static website. Here we go. Creates an S3 bucket. Yep. CDN, blah, blah, blah. HTTPS, blah, blah, blah. It's on GitHub. Perfect. Okay, what is this? User Lambda. Add secure headers Lambda function. Why do I need a Lambda? Why can't it just serve straight out of S3? I just wanted to serve straight out of S3. Why put Cloudflare in front of CloudFront? Because I think it saves me $600 from doing custom domain name shenanigans. We're gonna see Anthony in a hot tub. I mean, I have a normal tub. I was planning on doing a normal tub stream, maybe, just for the memes. Eddie SC says, but I saw you were working on Pokemon automation, and you were looking for a shiny one, which you eventually got. Yes, indeed, indeed. Jason says, is there an easier way to reverse through a dictionary? Is items a reversible? Is dict items reversible? It must be. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything simpler than that. It was CDOs, not CDNs, yeah. Kind of S3 as a CloudFront origin. Cool. Today is still 29 minutes young. Oh, I see you are in well, what? +2? No. I'm -7, so if we add 7, that would be near +1, right? +1? I don't know. Well, time math. The simple CloudFront distribution may be easier. Here's their diagram. Why no diagram? So where's the original versions of your objects in there? Make sure objects accessible to everyone. Use the CloudFront domain name in your URLs. Okay, cool. So then I could just put a DNS entry that points to this. So I could have like cdn.precommit.ci that points at the S3 bucket. With a CNAME. With a CNAME, or would I do it with... Or would I do with Cloudflare pass-through? Oh. Also need to make sure that my assets are reproducible. Sounds overcomplicated? I mean, what part of cloud computing is not overcomplicated? It'd just be cheaper to throw the assets in a bucket and put Cloudflare in front of it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. You can go straight up to S3. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Hey, what's up, Brask? Hello. Why not GitHub.io? So yeah, some of it is already there. The reason that you don't, so this website, the docs page, this is purely static. This is stored entirely or served directly out of GitHub. The problem is, if you put this into a style sheet and link it from GitHub, your browser will cache this, and so if you ever change this, your website will be in a weird state. I actually did a video about this. Is that going to get us? Oh my god, I'm so far behind on chat. No. Why do asset URLs have hex segments? So I go over this and that, but basically, you still want a CDN even if you have a full static site because you end up with like, you know, weird caching issues. And you can kind of get around this by like embedding a unique string in your source whenever you deploy, but then you're breaking the cache more often than you want to, and you know even some browsers misinterpret the random string too if it's a query parameter, like old Internet Explorer, for instance. I'm Red. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. But so that part's static. This part of the website is static. But as soon as you click to this is all dynamic content. So this is already served out of, you can see it's on my special domain name, but this is served out of API Gateway and Lambda. So that the dynamic content's already done. It's mostly just moving the static content to be somewhere static. Sets keep their order. Sets do not keep their order in Python. Dicks do, but sets don't. which I don't know why, but it'd be nice if they switched it, but for whatever reason they have not. Russ says, how did you control your Switch from your computer? Actually, do I still have the bang Pokemon command? Did I get rid of it? Yeah. So you can check out this GitHub URL. Basically, microcontroller. This is a common keyboard controller. And this USB port goes into the Switch, and these two white wires are to hook up serial from this guy here. And this USB port goes into my computer. So I USB to serial, serial to microcontroller, microcontroller to USB to Switch. I also have a buzzer hooked up here and a few things grounded up here, and a reset switch, which makes it easier to flash the device. But yeah, basically that. All the code's here as well. And if you want me to build one for you and mail it to you, and so you don't have to solder, you can message me on Discord and, I don't know, figure out some price that makes sense. No diagram because just us 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, I'm so far behind in chat. Austria. I see, Oliver. Nice, nice. $9 at your service. Oh, it was +2. I was right in the first time. Damn it. Vasquez from Portugal. Cool, cool. Dictot items is in fact reversible. Nice. You need a CNAME. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would do CNAME or if I would do pass-through. Because with just a CNAME, it would have to know the domain name and serve the right SSL cert. But if I do pass-through, I could change the domain to be whatever I want. Or not pass-through. Whatever the Cloudflare thing is. Yeah, Cloudflare pass-through could work. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Do you need a CNAME? I would rather serve it out of my own domain name instead of weird CloudFront URL. For 2 reasons. One is people often ad block all of CloudFront because they don't know what they're doing. And the other is it just looks nicer. You can override the caching with a timestamp on the file or for a large part. Yeah, yeah. The cache thing is one of the videos. Yes, indeed, indeed. Anthpong, don't get mad, but when more Anthony explains. I have not recorded a video for like 2 weeks. I hope to record some tomorrow, but I'm also getting my vaccine shot, so we'll see how up for it I am. I have a whole bunch of ideas, and I mean, I always have a bunch of ideas. I just haven't had time to record. I was like super busy this week, unfortunately. It's a bad idea to use a set just so I can use the fact that items get inserted at the start instead of the end, like lists. Sets don't have any insertion order. Don't depend on the insertion order of sets. Their ordering is unordered. Don't do that. Serial, yes. Oh yes, there's the Dick Sword if you want to join it as well. Bess says, I thought you did a fake Bluetooth controller. I don't have a mic controller. These are easy to buy. I bought this. I mean, I think this was like $4. This part. The whole thing, I think, costs like $10. But also, you know, time to solder it together. So I would probably make one for like 50. I don't know. You can also buy these prefab for like $220. There's a company that like makes these and sells them for an extremely high cost. But yeah, you can see like all the requirements. These are the minimum 3 things that you need for this. So like, this is $10 for this guy. $10 for this guy. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit more than $10, and then some USB cables. But it's pretty cheap. I had block all of Google.com. Oh man. But yeah, I've been busy. Chrome added a search tab feature, huh? This one says better to use set.union for an if statement or just use in or. I would use or. As long as you, I don't know. You have to show me 2 code examples for me to compare. I don't really know exactly what you're asking. Okay, so I think I'm mostly just going to diagram this and not actually implement anything today. And then do that later. Okay, so we have a Git repo. This is pre-commit.ci/web. And we're going to add a build here. And we are going to need an S3 bucket. Pre-commit.ci assets. Oh, that actually almost word wrapped nicely. Pre-commit.ci assets, and then we're going to have... That is not the thing that I wanted. Going to have CloudFront. And then stacking CDNs here, because why not? And then Cloudflare. And so this will take some sort of like cdn.precommit.ci. I think there's a best practice around not doing it this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna make this box thicker. Why did the font size change? What was it before? 26? No. 22? Cloudflare. Oh my god. cdn.precommit.ci, because I seem to remember that it's actually better to put this on a separate domain. Not just a subdomain because of cookies or something. I'll need to research that. Robin, thank you for the host. Hello, hello. And so then this will be like the pass-through thing. This will hook up to that, and then this will write into that. Oh, but then I have to write a bunch of infra to know whether I'm developing locally or not. Oh, and then the Terraform has to set up. The Terraform will set up this chunk as well. I made it 3 bubbles so it wasn't a butt. Someday we need half an hour to connect through those CDNs. What? It should work fine. Code here. Literally every fucking stream you tell me to use Excalidraw. I am not going to use Excalidraw. Just stop telling me to use Excalidraw. I'm going to use Paint. That's what's going to happen. We use Paint on this stream. I'm not going to use fucking Excalidraw. I know it's amazing. I know it's great. I know it does exactly what we're supposed to do. But I'm not going to use it. Just let me use Paint. Just leave me alone. Robin says I have an empty Twitch profile, so I want host. Sounds good. Sounds good. CN sounds like a pain in the ass. Just keep everything in line. Yeah, but having inline JavaScript opens you up to potentially, well, it significantly decreases your security posture because you can't just ban all inline scripts, for instance. So I still want to do that. I think they should just use a fucking whiteboard like a real man. Yeah. So, I used to have a whiteboard. What did I ever do with my whiteboard? Oh, god damn it. I'm pretty sure I just left my whiteboard at my last apartment. Well, I just forgot to take it off the wall. Like, where is that? Oh my god. That's so stupid. I just fucking left it on the wall. Like an idiot. Ugh. Okay, but this all seems reasonable and probably pretty easy to set up. But I don't really want to work on it today, so I think we're just gonna leave it off here. We'll probably work on this on Monday after the auto update. Should be pretty easy to set up. So I'll do some research into what this domain should be. And if I need to buy another domain, I'll buy another domain. Yeah. And then yeah, then we'll hook this up using Terraform on Monday. And hopefully write our build script as well. And then write a little bit of JavaScript. And it should be pretty cool. But anyway, let's pre-cdn commit.ci. No, it'll probably be a .com. That way I can just manage it somewhere else. Next gen editor and drawing, yeah. Old Man Judo said it is written that we acquire a new whiteboard for each residence in which we dwell. I haven't acquired one for this one, but yeah. Maybe something old. Yeah, so I mean, that's literally what I have written here. That's literally what I have written here with subdomains. But I seem to remember there's like some security cookie dropping issue with doing subdomains for CDNs. Or some performance thing. I think it's a performance thing. Where you don't want cookies on your CDN domains. You want to use a separate domain for that. But I don't know. I'll do the research and let you know what I find out. I used to know the answer to this question, but I don't have it off the top of my head at the moment. I want to write a book on communication skills in tech, and drawing diagrams is a big part of it, even if it's fucking MSP. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rajyama? Hello, hello. Linking cookies is a thing because same root domain. I usually do projectcdn.com. Yeah, that was the thing that I was remembering. What about same site attribute? I mean, I already have all of that. I mean, I have all that set up for my cookies. The concern is for cookie dropping, which is client side. You can't really prevent that, if I recall correctly. But I'll do the research again and figure out the actual answer there. How dare you force us to actually think before working on projects? Yeah. All right, but yeah, that is going to wrap this up for today. We made pushing go way faster, and we hopefully set up a prescale for auto updates. We'll see if it actually works properly next time. But let me do my little spiel, and then we'll find someone to send you off to. Oops, that's the wrong window. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That is youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can find previous streams, as well as educational videos if I start recording again, which I've been a little too busy to record, so those will come. But I haven't had those in a week, so we'll make them happen. And I normally stream on Monday evenings and Saturday at noon, but I often stream at other days. Just kind of unplanned and whenever I feel like it. And I announce those streams in two places. One of those is on Twitter. YouTube. Twitter. Oops. Twitter. And the other is on Discord, which you are free to join. So, please join the Discord. Hang out there. Shivan says, please send us to a Python dev. Can't find many on Twitch. I'll see what I've got. I've followed almost all of them, so we'll see if we'll find another one. But anyway, join the Discord, follow on Twitter, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, etc. Do all the things. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.